What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to Truth Is Podcast, the newly revamped podcast right here, y'all. We want to salute y'all and welcome y'all to the new Truth Is Podcast, everyone. I am G.Scott, aka Mr. Keeper Smokey, along with Impossible Marie, my boy Terrence Reed, a.k.a. 3 to the Dome, and Danny Dexter, a.k.a. LV3, y'all. What's good with you guys, man? We miss you guys, man. We've been ready for this. We've been anxious for this, and we've been ready to get this new topic going for y'all, man. I'm glad to see all of y'all are holding on strong to us. Everybody's been asking us when we coming up. Now we're here. We're here, y'all. So let's get it going, you know. Topic of the day is, if you were married, should your significant other be given the same amount of respect to discipline your kids as the biological parent? Let's hear what y'all got to say, man. Hopefully my team is coming up. The team is coming up. LV3, T Reed, 3 to the Dome, and Impossible Marie. Hope they all join up here right now. I got them. There's one. There he
Yes,
is,
sir.
Mr. T Reed in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Like
sir.
I said, welcome to Truth Is, man, podcast. We in the building with it. So, as I mentioned, our topic of the day is, if you're married, should your significant other be given the same amount of respect to discipline your kids as the biological parent?
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of deep. It's kind
That,
of deep right
yeah,
there.
that's kind of deep right there. That's kind of
Kind
deep right
of
there.
deep right there. And here is the one and only
The one and only.
What's the deal?
LV3,
What's the
baby.
deal,
Listen.
family? What's the
Yes,
deal?
What's
sir.
the
Yes,
deal? What's the
sir.
deal? What is the deal?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm making it,
He
dog.
making it.
First off, I gotta say it's been a while, man. We back on. How y'all feeling,
I'm,
man? Let's
I'm
go right
good,
into
man. I ain't gonna complain,
it. All
dog.
right, man.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm blessed.
Excited.
I'm blessed.
We gotta
Yeah,
say
what's up,
what.
T?
I'm good. I'm good, LB. LB3. I'm good, baby. I'm
And here
good.
we got
I'm
the
good. I'm
first
good.
lady,
Got the
Miss
first
Dang,
lady.
I was gonna say,
Impossible
you gonna add
Marie.
me or
Dude,
no?
I was waiting on you.
Uh,
I'm
The
early
screen
uh.
hadn't
with it.
popped
Y'all
up.
told me to be
Start
punctual. I'm
starting off
punctual.
with that.
But what's up, y'all? This is The Truth Is, man. Along with the team here, I am G.Scott, Mr. Keep Smokey yourself, along with T Reed, 3 to the Dome, man.
Yes,
Danny
sir.
Dexter, Mr. LV3,
LB3.
baby. And
LB3.
our first lady of the
Anything
podcast, y'all.
is impossible. There she go.
Anything's impossible, Marie. So,
Love it,
topic
love
of
it.
the day, man. If you're married, should your significant other be given the same amount of respect to discipline your kids as the biological parent?
Boy,
Who
that's
wants
a
to
heavy, that's a heavy
That's
subject right there.
heavy, heavy. First off,
You
before y'all
muted,
get
you
into it,
muted, T. You muted, T.
first off, before we go deep into it, want to let y'all know, man, hit the stars up top at the bottom, just to show love to the podcast, so we can make this podcast even better. Share and like this live too, y'all. Welcome to Truth Is. So T Reed had to come back up. Who wants to start off first, man? Who wants to start off?
I can't even.
Ladies,
I can't even add
ladies,
my. I'm trying to connect my headphones, but forget it. Um,
ladies first.
That definitely.
Here we go with that. What I
Oh
was
yeah.
going to
don't act now. We back. We back.
Wait. So did we do a recap first of what we did? What's happening? Should we start
What you mean?
there?
Go right ahead.
No, I'm saying you posted what we were doing, and retooling and everything. But should we start there and give them a recap before we go into that?
Let's break it down. Go ahead. Right ahead. Let's do it right now. Right here, right now.
Danny.
Okay, so
EP,
what we
EP.
decided to do, guys, is retool and revamp the podcast for you guys, and so that we can reach a wider audience. We decided to change the name and to the Truth Is podcast because all we do is tell the truth on this thing, and we figured that that was a more wide and broad title and company name for people just to be more interested in what we got going on. We are gonna keep it smoky because Mr. Keep It Smoky himself, that was his baby. And what we gonna do is we gonna retool that to become a spin-off podcast for the fellas. So we got some more stuff coming up too. Now, what we're doing with the truth is we're gonna start adding more people to the podcast. We're gonna have guests come on. We're gonna have different subject matter and guests that match that subject matter, professionals, artists, writers, doctors. We got a lot of stuff lined up. We also gonna start doing giveaways, and we also gonna start doing in-person podcasts where we gonna
Definitely.
pod from different places and invite our people to come and be part of the podcast in person. So we got a lot of things dialed up for the new year, and we excited about it, and we ready to just get to this new genre of the truth is. We ready.
Yes.
There y'all have it, man. We ready.
So
So,
excited.
as we said, the first lady, go ahead and
Say the topic one more time.
topic is, y'all, if you're married, should your significant other be given the same amount of respect to discipline your kids as the biological parent? First lady, on deck. Let's go.
Okay. Well, my opinion. Why y'all always look at me like that though?
Because we can't wait to hear
The opinion part.
So,
That's the crazy
so
part.
my opinion is,
The
being a
truth
woman,
is,
my opinion is, if you are building, we're going to start at building something strong in a relationship and either engaged or married. Yes, your significant other should be able to discipline your children. You should be able to discipline their children because you guys are becoming a blended family. Y'all are about to become one, and it's everybody has to be on the same page. It can't be I'm gonna run to my dad or I'm gonna run to my mom or it can't be any separation because then that allows separation between the parents, which causes extra drama and commotion, and you don't need
it.
that. I see it a lot, and people try to um have the whole, well, that's my child, I'll discipline them, or no, because if this child is with that parent, you expect them to be rude, disrespectful out in public or wherever the case may be. That's not cool. It's not cool at all.
Yes, I agree.
I agree.
I agree with that.
That's some good. That's a good take.
Anybody
It's a
got
good take.
tack on what she said, or y'all got a different opinion on it? For me, let me say. For me,
Go ahead.
I feel like it like this, and I agree with Impossible Marie on this. If you're building something, I think y'all should talk and come to an agreement on it, so that way y'all won't bump heads at all. Because if there's no reconstruction to talking about this situation of y'all becoming one, then you should not give that person that respect as a biological parent. And that's how I see it.
Yeah.
183 dog T Reed.
Yeah, I'm a, like I said, this topic, it was something that was like close to me because I've dealt with the situation firsthand. Being married for 7 years and having my significant other bring a child to our relationship, right? So what that means that again, who you married, like I said, their children is your children, my children, their children, right?
Mm-hmm.
It got times. I mean, when we first got together, things of that nature. It was a little uncomfortable for me personally to try to discipline him. Don't get me wrong, he was a boy. He was a teenager too, right? He was a teenager of age. What I
Right.
mean of age was, he's over 14, 15, you know what I'm saying? 15 like that. So, as someone that's not his biological parent, even if I was with his mom, like that for it. And I tried to do everything I could to make him feel, as welcome or whatever that may be, and have a happy home as much as I could. I still found it very difficult to be able to discipline him when it was time. We had scenarios and, we had arguments and things like that, where he has in situations raised his voice to her, right? In front of me, right? Being very disrespectful or whatever that may be. And just being a teenage boy. We all know that. We all been through that, Greg and LV. As a teenage boy, you're very rebellious. You're going to try things until someone discipline you, correct? So with that being said, in my presence, that happened in my home, right? And, he was being very disrespectful and, talking back to his mom, and scenarios happened where it was like, okay, I felt really uncomfortable, but I had to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like, hey, I have to let you know that in this house, first of all, I'm the man in the house. All right. Number two, you're not going to disrespect your mom in front of me. That should be that right there is a problem in itself. If he's going to do all that anyway, he doing it to his mom, even though I'm not his biological dad or whatever that may be. We got into an argument. We actually got into a scuffle actually in front of his mom, right, where he ended up calling his dad. Right. Now, mind you, and bear with me, I'm gonna make this story a little, condensed as possible, right? Called his dad. Dad comes over, come right into the house, and he knows his son. His son has his mouth, wherever it may be. First thing he said to me was like, "What you do?" Not me, to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you do? Whatever that may be. For me, how I was raised, first thing I thought about was, I grabbed the clip. Shit, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I'm like, this about to go down, whatever that may be. He coming to my house. I understand what he's coming from. This guy got in an argument, with my kid. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was on the other end, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, this is about to go down. Whatever that may be. To his credit, I got a lot of respect for him to this day. And that situation changed my whole outlook, man. He came in was like this. Immediately, he didn't even touch me or even say anything to me. He immediately went straight to his son, right? Which was my son at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what you do? What you do wrong? Whatever that may be. I looked at the situation like, hey, whew, I dodged a bullet because it could have got ugly, right? It could have got ugly for it because number one, you don't want to disrespect, you don't want to do anything like that in front of my wife right there in front of me, right? Number two, you don't want to show her that you're not respecting the whole mother,
Household.
yeah, the household, the mother, father, the mother son situation, man. But it was very dicey, man. We had a conversation, man. The man outside, man. Like me and his pops, his biological pops. We had a conversation. He was like, dude, don't ever be afraid to discipline him. You know what I'm saying? And like it is what it is. I give you full authority to do that. And I looked at him like this. I don't need your authority. It's my house. If he sleeps in my house, I pay the bills. It is what it is. He gonna have to abide by the rules. And number two, you guys need to talk to him about respecting his mom. And why is he talking back to his mom?
Right.
Whatever that may be for him. So sorry to go a little bit long with it, what that is for it. But at the end of the day, that's my situation. It was kind of uncomfortable for me at first, but it ended up being a situation that it blew up. It kind of makes sure it was kind of a little still dicey a couple weeks after with me and his mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she kind of was like, yeah, wow. He put him and my son got into it, So she was like this, I gotta choose. She chose the right situation. She was just like, you know what, you're right. You did the right thing for it. But for guys in my situation and that an aspect for it, it's gonna be very difficult, right? Because on the other end, you got two sides of the coin, right? You got the biological dad. Like if I was the biological dad, I'll feel some type of way. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I feel some type of way. But I understand from my point of view, the man of the household, like what do you do in that scenario? That's why this topic was very important to me because it happened. I want to know how other people feel, how other people feel about that situation for it. 'Cause this happens in everyday life in all households throughout the country for it. So that was my thought on it, man.
Before I get my thought on it, I kind of want to do something new as well. I want to start addressing the comments before we get too far along so we can interact with the comments a little more. And Jam Bryant says that discipline, biological or not, but no spankings from the non-biological parent if the biological if the no spankings from the non-biological parent if the biological parent is involved. And she also said, I think both parents should discipline whether biological or not, but spankings from the non-biological parent. Oh, she went long. Hold on. Non-biological or not, but no spankings from the non-biological parent if the biological parent is involved. But it definitely takes a village. I just think all parents need to agree on the level of discipline. If it's up to me alone, then I'm all for the added discipline, but should never get physical. Okay.
So I have a question, LB. I'm sorry,
Go ahead,
just real quick.
bro.
A question to that comment. She said that no spanking from the non-biological parent, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
what
If the
does
biological parent is involved.
well at what biological parent? Are you saying like the mom or the dad or whatever that may be? Because at that point,
I
to my story is how do you address that as a man in your
and
house if that kid stay with you?
that's kind of where I was gonna go with my opinion. She kind of springboarded into what my opinion about it would be. Because what do I always say about everything, gang? It
It's
is
levels, bro.
levels.
It's
There are
levels,
levels.
baby.
Okay, there are levels to everything, especially this subject right here.
Mhm.
Number one is going to be a different viewpoint from a man and a woman. We automatically got to understand that. Number two, I'm a man that been through it just like T. Reed. I've been through this. I have a child, and I've also raised other women's children while I was with them. And I've had situations where the biological father was nowhere to be found. I've had a situation where the biological father was involved, and it's levels to the understanding of each situation. Now, first of all, if you're a real man and you have a decent woman, you're not going to go through these things. We have to have maturity between both people. And the mother, a lot of times, I'm not trying to be away, but I'm just going to keep it real because you know that's what I do. The truth is that
Truth is.
women are generally the separation between these relationships being right and wrong, simply because I'm saying this because if the woman's relationship with the biological father isn't there, right?
Right.
Then she never really learned how to have a male preside over the child. So she really is not going to understand the job of the man that she's currently with. And a lot of times the problem is the mother's the one, don't touch my child, da 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 da, but she wants you to feed him, but she wants you to clothe them, but she wants you to deal with them. So I've
Yep.
seen brothers go through that aspect. I've also seen brothers go through the aspect of having the baby daddy that ain't shit have an opinion in your house. I've been through that too. But that only can happen if the mother allows that. And
Exactly.
I can't speak from a woman's point of view. I can only speak from a male's point of view. So what I believe in totality, and when it comes to spankings, I think it's all up to the age, first of all. But Jam, I'm not trying to be away. But if I'm raising a child, feeding, clothing, going to see teachers, and all that kind of shit, you can hang that up.
Mm,
He do something wrong in my crib, he
mm,
gonna get touched. And
mm,
I don't, and I really don't believe that, like, for a person to want a man to take his time, effort, his time, the one thing that he can't get
mm,
back, and he's already trying to play the role
mm,
of the father in a relationship that you previously had, and he's
mm-hmm,
stepping up to be that leader for your child.
mm,
There you
You
go.
mean to tell me that I gotta feed him,
mm,
clothe him,
mm-hmm,
protect him,
mm-hmm.
take them back and forth to school, talk to
Yep.
teachers,
Yep.
teach and nourish them and nurture them, and I can't put my hands on them?
Mm,
You done
mm.
lost
Hey,
your mind.
hey,
And
hey.
I
Hey, so in other
think that's where
words,
this.
so in other words,
Go ahead, T.
say, yeah, in other words, so that LV saying, I'm gonna put
No.
pause on.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the, like, because and if I wouldn't be with a woman personally as a man though, I'm not gonna enter into a relationship with a woman that has any other thought process than that. That'll be my separation with the woman immediately. Because that means she's not mature enough to understand how to raise a child. You
Absolutely.
can't have a man do all of those things for your child when the other man won't. Now, say the biological father is involved. So he ain't
He
here.
ain't here.
The kid lives with
Exactly.
me. I'm not about to
Yeah.
call no another grown man to discipline a child that I'm raising every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, if not me and that brother will get that understanding beforehand because I'm a man, and I would have that conversation with that brother just so
Yeah.
that me and him can understand that yes, I am raising this child every day because he lives with me. And if he get out of line, he gonna get paws put on him. If you don't
Mm-hmm.
like that, take him with you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So
And I'm not trying to. The
It's,
truth is,
yeah.
listen,
Truth
listen,
is
But
listen. To add to the truth is this point here. How involved is the guy anyway? How involved is the
yeah,
biological parent if he's with me?
that part.
that
Right. So
part right
if he
there.
with me,
Yeah.
if he with me, he doesn't have an opinion on how I run my household.
I mean,
Exactly.
So
sometimes T Reed,
anybody that's in my household, man, it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I
If
agree
it's
with
in
that.
my household, if it's in my household, I'm paying mortgage, I'm paying bills, I'm paying everything that's in this household: lights, gas, food,
I
electricity,
feed you.
whatever you want. Listen, you're
I
in my
feed you.
house, and that PlayStation or Xbox is playing in my house. You can't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah.
You
I
cannot
don't
tell me.
think,
I
I the only thing, one more thing, Marine, you can have the floor. The only one thing bouncing off T Reed is this. I do agree with this though, T Reed. Like, say for instance that the man is a good man and he is involved in his child's life, and it just so happened that they got visitation or something like that, and the son does live with you because you're with the mother. I don't think that the man should be alienated from what's going on, but he ain't got no say so in my
yeah.
crib. I will
Exactly.
Yeah.
talk to him,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
will give him
Yeah.
understanding about why and what's going on. And if
Mm-hmm.
he's a real dude and a good man and a good father, then he'll speak to his child as well and be able to say, son, you can't do
You know you
that.
can't
You know that ain't how
do
it's
that.
supposed to go. Or daughter, you can't disrespect this man. And that's if he a decent dude, then of course we
Mhm.
can, of course we supposed to village up and make
Yeah.
sure that this little child grow up the right way.
Yeah.
But if
Mm-hmm.
he not involved, I mean, don't nobody got say so. And it also with a girl too. I don't give a damn. Shorty, you better do what you supposed to do and get this girl together.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, it just got to be the understanding between the couple. Go ahead, Marie.
Oh, you just said what I was about to say.
Oh,
Cause I just feel
Say,
like, I
took the
mean,
words right out of your
nobody,
mouth.
he did, because nobody outside of the household should have no type of say so. I'm sorry. Like, involved or not in that kid's life, if that kid is staying in that household, there's nothing you can say.
Now
Mainly
you will.
nothing disrespectful. I'm sorry, you can't do it. And a lot of times, it ain't even just about putting paws on them or even having no type of physical contact. You got kids that just be off at the mouth, and they don't even want you to say nothing because they do know, even when they're getting smart, it don't work like that. Not
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to read some of the comments
yeah, I
because
was about to just say that.
so we got
Yeah,
Kev.
y'all can see the comments. I can't
Kev
this time.
joined in. He said he'll be back rocking in a few weeks. Soon as his finals are over. Jam said this is such a real subject, and we do have different views. Is it
Yeah,
Selena? Am I saying her name right? Selena.
I can't see the
Yes.
She
comments, so
Yeah.
said,
y'all got it.
as a stepmom, I discipline my stepchildren. Any child living in my house that I'm taking care of, or I'm going to help discipline just like I help provide.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Right
give
on.
the man I marry the same authority that I have.
Mm.
Rod
That's what's up.
Day, yeah. Rod Day said some of these kids need some good discipline. No man
Shout
needs
out
to
Rod
sign
Day.
up to be a step baby daddy. It's a lose-lose situation.
Hey,
Mm.
Right on.
shout out to
Mm.
Rod Day tuning
Mm.
in,
Shout out
man.
Rod
Uh-huh.
Day.
Shout out to you, Rod
Selena
Day, for tuning in,
again.
bro.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Discipline is necessary, and it all matters. Wait, discipline is necessary, and it all matters how you choose to do so.
Mm.
Niche was agreeing with everybody. We had Selena again. I concur. I'm definitely okay with laying hands if need be, if you doing everything else for them.
You gotta
Mm.
get some.
We
Hey,
got
they got. Hey.
oh, we had
No,
comments
Brian.
coming in,
No,
coming
I want to say something to the comments, but I can't do it. I'm going to hold that
in.
back. So,
Selena
listen.
again. You about to say so?
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Selena again, involved or not, do what you got to do as a parent slash step parent slash
mm-mm,
godparent. Totally agree.
mm-hmm, Mm-hmm.
Andre said, "No, if the child needs discipline, any adult in the village has the right to lay down the law within reason." Hold on, I lost my comment. Within reason, that's the only way the respect will be even on both ways as the adults in the home. If we have to treat them as our own, they will be treated to the fullest extent. Same goes for my children.
I agree.
Now,
I agree.
look,
I agree.
now I just saw this example on TikTok where the man was telling his girl, "Hey, you need to do something about your son. He totally just disrespecting me." And she's like, what is he doing? He's not doing nothing. He's right here, cussing at me. He need his ass whooped, some shit
Mm-hmm.
like that. Or he been saying.
Mm-hmm.
And she
Mm-hmm.
just basically just avoiding what her older son is doing to her boyfriend.
Yep. Yep.
So that's a prime example right there. So
I always try to take that. I always try to think about both sides, right? So, like, I always try to put myself in a biological, point of view, and then also the point of view of if that person's not with me, I'm involved, and they're in someone else's household, right? Like, what do you feel as a man? I'm just being honest. As a man, you want discipline, but you want discipline to a point where it makes sense,
right.
right? You're right.
Yeah.
So, like, let's say, like, worst case scenario, my kid's staying with somebody else, him, with his mom, and she moved on from me, right? She got somebody else, right? And he's disciplining without leading. What I mean by that is, if he's just like trying to tear his head off because he just want to, prove that he's the man. You got some guys like that, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Where that's not, for me, it's leadership, right? It's how you're raised,
that's such
right?
a
Like
powerful
a
word
real
right there.
man, a real man, a real man stands out above certain men. And what I mean by that is like, for instance, you can walk, talk, and say things a certain way. Some people know if you're telling the truth,
Right.
right? By your actions, right?
Yeah.
So what I try to do, I try to lead by actions and then let my words back up what I'm doing, right? Some people try to do the opposite, lead by words and let their actions lead by, back up what they're doing. I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about, and I want you to say, hey, this is the reason why I did this, right? That's the leadership aspect of it that we, just be honest with you, a lot of us grew up in single parent homes. A lot of us, most of us, I don't know, maybe I could be lying, could be wrong, could be off here, could be off base on my point here, whatever, but I'm going to say what I grew up in. I grew up in a single parent home where my mom had to be the man and the woman, right?
Both.
She did her best. She did her very best to be the man part, the man side of the beam. But I had individuals like uncles, and I had individuals in the neighborhood that taught me how to be a man along the way, right? So it was kind of like, hey, I took all of that information. It was like, hey, you know what? I understand when I get in a situation, if this was to ever happen, how would I feel, right? How would I feel if somebody was to discipline my kid if I'm not around? Right? I'm like you got to think about things like that, right? Because like these guys, you got guys out here like this. And that guy better not touch my kid.
Yeah.
Okay, you got guys like that. If I got a kid, right? For instance, hypothetically, probably not never. It's not going to happen, but hypothetically, LV married to the my baby mama, and my kid is over there with him. He put hands on him, because he was out of pocket and disrespectful. Do I feel a certain way? I'm gonna feel that way. It's human nature. Like, why did he put his hands on my kid, right? That's the first thing I'm gonna say,
Right.
right? But then I'm gonna think about it like, hey, I gotta be a man about it to say, hey, let me go talk to him, see what happened, whatever that may be, whatever it may be. Some guys not
No.
like that. And I know some guys that's watching that, tuning in, thinking the same thing, that's saying, hey, he better not touch my kid, or whatever that may be for it. So I see both sides. It's just like what side is the right side? If there's not leadership involved, as long as there's leadership involved and we're
That's the
leading the
main.
right way, I think it's okay either
That's
way.
the
You know what
main
I'm
point,
saying?
T. That's the
Yeah.
main thing, T. The thing. That's why I started off my statement with a lot of times the woman is the catalyst. Like
Yeah.
who did you choose for a partner over my child? What type
Yeah.
of relationship do me and you still have?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a lot of things. The woman is really the centerpiece to because let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, the situation is that the woman had kids already.
Right.
It's rare where the male, not to say that it's impossible, because I've seen plenty of dope women raise and play second mom to a lot of children. I've seen a lot of women be awesome at that. I'm just saying in most of the cases, it's the man that's the step parent. And I think the mother is the quintessential part to if it all goes right or
I
wrong. If
Mm-hmm.
agree.
she's ghetto and out her shit and one of them I don't give a fucks, then it's gonna be one of them type of situations.
I agree. I
If
agree.
she's mature and she has a good rapport with her baby's father and she has a good rapport with her child, then it's gonna be a more decent situation. I've seen cases where the baby mama is a pure clown, but the dude that she ended up getting with was a decent guy. And he reached out on his own to the father and got an understanding with the father without the mama being involved because she was so ignorant. So a lot of times it's really about the leadership, like you said, T, on all adults' part. Like what type, because of those dudes that take offense, they're not men. I
Yeah.
mean, if you just want to be honest, and if you were any type of father, you would have already raised this child with the type of upbringing where they know what and what not to do anyway. So if it's necessary for me to teach this child the basics, nigga, you didn't do your job anyway. Go sit in the corner.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, look at the danger that it puts that man in. That is not even his job, and he's in a dangerous situation with some
Yeah.
clown. Be
Yeah.
and it's and that's what I'm
Hey,
looking at. Like,
Good
you
point.
know, but if
Good
you
point.
claim this woman, brother, if you claim this woman and you got this woman in your house, then you took her kids as a package.
Yeah.
So that
hey,
was
hey, hey,
also
You
your
accepted
decision.
it. You
hey,
You
accepted
hey,
accepted
everything
it.
she has.
LB, it kind of goes back to our last topic we did. He was like this. We out here making bad decisions, right? Like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? Choosing somebody, like we gotta choose the right person,
You got to
like to get
choose the right
involved with.
person,
Like we
bro.
can't be out here, acting like no goofies out
No.
here,
Yeah.
right? When you act like a goofy, you end up with a goofy, and then you end up with a
Right.
goofy situation.
Because
It is what it
these
is, man.
Negroes like to pick by the pussy, and you can't do that.
You
You
can't pick by that.
you in a situation where you got this girl got 3, 4 kids,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3 baby daddies, and
Mm-hmm.
you spent all this time with her and didn't realize that it wasn't nothing but the coochie. Boy, you a fool.
Yeah,
So you got don't put yourself in that
he
situation.
Boy.
he
Tyrone, what
thinking
up,
like,
baby?
hey, he thinking that it's he like, man, she got some good, bro. Stop it.
That's why she got 4 kids.
That's why she
Goofy.
got 4 kids. Of course, she got some good. Something wrong. You gotta go beyond that, bro.
Hey,
Like I'm just saying, hey, why you think she got 4 kids?
my dog,
Like, bro,
my
you automatically know that when you get into it. Anyway, that's another topic.
my
Let's stay on
my,
there.
my dog LV3 say picked by the pussy. Boy,
Hey, by the
Yeah, that's what these
just
fools do.
goofies, man.
like,
Hey man,
bro.
a lot of these brothers will be with a woman
Cause
5, 6,
coochie,
7, 8 years.
cause coochie.
And they won't realize until the mega bomb drops in whichever way it comes that you was with that girl because she had some good pussy and it wasn't no other reason you was around her.
No
You
other reason.
fool.
That's
You done
facts.
been around her
That's
kids and all
facts.
these niggas is clowns.
And
That's
well,
why I'm not blaming the women all the way.
listen.
You a clown.
And here's another thing too. Hey, look, you know what? Never mind.
No, I talk
Come
that
on
shit, T
now.
No,
Reed.
Talk
no,
it.
listen.
Man.
At the
Go
end of the
ahead.
day, like part of it is how you feel about the girl anyway.
Yeah.
That means he caught feelings,
Right.
right? At the end of the day, you can say, yeah, this coochie better than this coochie. Yeah, okay. At the end of the day, they turn the lights off, bro. It is what it is. You got certain sizes, certain shapes, certain movement, whatever that may be. Ha ha ha. Boo boo boo. You happy? Cool, sweet, awesome.
Hey,
Let's get over that.
hey,
At that point, if you can't understand that at the end of the day,
LV.
hey, every girl
Yo.
gonna have different movement. It's gonna have different. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be different things.
hey,
You got to get past that.
hey,
We got
Yeah.
to stop being goofies out here and
Yeah.
start picking these like this. Oh, she got some
hey,
good. It's about
hey,
it's because you caught feelings.
She got some
Because you
hey,
good.
caught
Gary.
feelings.
Hey, my boy Gary's hit the nail on the head.
That's my guy, G.
Mentally,
Wells, 94. That's
mentally,
my guy.
mentally
What do you say?
unstable women got the best pussy.
Hey,
hey, bro. Hey,
prove
bro.
us wrong. Prove
On
us
phone them.
wrong. Prove
I
us
can't.
Huh?
wrong.
Um, and then Selena says, "I can't lie. I'm a little crazy, but the snapper keeps him around."
Listen, Selena, you ain't the only one. Just relax. Don't even worry about that. Ain't worry
Sorry,
about
my
that.
bad. Okay. And
Snap.
she says, as a widow, I come with teens 14 and 15. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
not willing to step in as a parent,
Bear,
I
what
don't
up,
want no
though?
parts.
There you
My
go.
children will respect who you are in our
Bear, what
lives.
up,
And
though?
that's and see, that's what I'm saying though. That means,
What's up,
Shalina,
babe?
what that means is that you properly raised your children in a way to where a man can step in and become nothing but an asset to you and your
Thank you.
children. That's a
Thank
totally
you.
Mm-hmm.
different.
There
And
you
that's what
go.
we talking about. That's the difference,
Yep.
and that's the levels that I'm referring to. Right there. You already raised them up to where they can understand what's going on and they're gonna accept this good man that's gonna add to your babies. That's what it's about. But in most cases, that ain't it.
Well,
Just being honest.
shit, most
A lot of
cases.
times, two T, a lot of times the woman forget about their kids. They just worried about the nigga.
Yep.
That's why.
They
Oh,
they
And,
they
hey,
they
and
really
hey,
forget about their
and them
kids. And the
the one,
man,
and hey, them the ones you need to scatter from.
the new man, end up
run,
being the one that care
run,
more about her kids than she do.
run,
That's
Forrest,
I've
Mm-hmm.
been in
run.
that situation, bro. Where she was so focused on herself and what she wanted from me, she forgot she had kids in
I
there.
Yes,
forgot she had
And I
kids.
was the
I,
one who
yes,
ended up being the one to say, "Hey,
mm-mm,
what about
mm,
them?
yeah.
You
hey,
feel
hey,
me?"
What about your
hey,
children?
hey,
And
that's
that's when
what
I was like, "You know what? You
you
know what?
gotta go.
Bye
Mm-mm,
bye.
Bye
mm-mm.
bye.
Bye
No
bye.
sir." And
No,
them kids
run,
mean
Forrest.
to you, and they start to love you, and they start to look at you like they father, and then
I
next thing you
I
know, shorty do
appreciate
some
that,
wild
Bear. I
shit.
appreciate
I
that.
That's
hate that.
crazy, man. That hurt
I
the man
hate that.
too,
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
I hate shit like that though. I
I
hate that
hate
for
that,
real.
bro.
A
I
guy
hate
gets
that,
so he
dog.
gets so in depth into them kids, and then y'all break it off, and then he gotta just. That's hard for a dude who, like you said, is a man, does his job, and just willing to just. I gotta move from these kids, but I love them. I've been there for them. So
You know what? Hey,
Kids,
Hey, G. You know what though? If you keep it in 100 like that with them kids, they like you still in their lives. Don't worry
yeah,
about
oh
it.
yeah,
yeah,
Don't even worry
that's
about it. You know,
facts.
because at the end of the day, even if you're not with her, they still gonna hit you up. They gonna mess with you.
Yep.
They, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? They gonna hit you. They gonna like this. You know what? They know you was solid. They
yeah.
keep it
yeah.
100 with you like this. Like, hey,
All right,
like
I,
you'll start. You'll still have lunch with them and stuff like that.
mhm.
Are you like, what
Like
up, though? You good? Like,
I'm the
yeah.
biggest cheerleader in my kid's life. I'm the biggest
Mm-hmm.
cheerleader. I'm the biggest motivator. I'm the biggest. Hey, you got this. I'm the
You
biggest.
know
I'm
what?
not.
You know what I'm interested in, man. I want to know from a woman's point of view, right? And I'm glad we got our first lady here. Um, I'm sorry, I hate to put you on the spot, but I have to
Got to.
because
They told me to be more
I'm just
energetic.
saying, from a woman's point of view, if you're in a relationship and then your baby daddy is here and there, right? But you know that he's gonna have some feelings some type of way. How does that make you feel, Marie? How would that make you feel? Like your significant other is there. You guys got a good household, but your baby your kid's dad. It's not a
Feel some
bad
type of
person.
way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel? Like like for women,
I
that got to
mean,
be that got to be an uncomfortable
Yeah.
situation. You know what I'm saying?
um, most women think about it or whatever, but I've always been the type of person, don't get me wrong, no disrespect to men or whoever, but I've always
Some
been the type of
disrespect.
person, if you're not doing what you need to do in my kid's life anyway, it doesn't even matter how you feel, what your opinion is. Like, I honestly, I don't try to be that cold, but I really can care less. Like, the
And Marie be Rick James and niggas cold
woo,
blooded.
because the men, I'm gonna say this, see, like I said, and this is me, so I can't speak for other women. When I'm done, I'm done. That's just that. Mainly if you already not doing what you need to do in my kid's life. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about how you feel. You ain't got no say so in my household. You have none of that. You feel me? So my kid's dad, like, when I was done, I was done. Maybe two of them had us like, oh well, okay, you just feel like this, but you broke this off. You really don't deal with your kids. So what are we talking about? What are we discussing? You know what I'm saying? My second oldest, his dad was probably the only man that I didn't have a problem with once we split up, separated. He did what he had to do for his son, still do to this day, and he's 23. You feel me? So I've never had to ask that man for nothing, never had to ask him to do nothing, none of that. We had an agreement. We was cool with, once we started talking to other people, dealing with other people, as long as there's no disrespect to our child, we good. You know what I'm saying? On his end is where a lot of the disrespect came from towards me. You know, you got women that be mad and bitter because somebody still deal with you, or they don't stop messing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and with me and him, it was always an understanding. As long as our kid is good, we good. You know, they used to get mad because he used to tell them off rip, like, look, this my son, mama. It ain't gonna ever, not never be no disrespect towards her. And a lot of them resented me for that, and they didn't even know me. So it was just like, okay, you know. And my thing was, I don't need to know you, long as you doing right by my kid, because I know he gonna take care of it. So that's just my view on it. Like, if you don't do nothing, no way,
Yeah,
I can care less.
I hear you. I mean, I love that. I love that perspective, man. I'm just saying, I like to hear from the, opposite sex perspective, man. You know, but that got to be
Honestly,
a
that's
weird
how a
scenario.
lot of women feel.
Yeah,
That's how a lot of women feel. Like,
definitely.
fuck that nigga. Because like Shorty said, what did Shalina said? She said something about if your kid's father wasn't that bad to you, y'all would still be together.
Right.
Facts,
but but
facts.
That's
That's
true.
my
but she
dog,
said, I
Selena
think
Morris.
adults should communicate and all parties should be cordial with one another for the kids.
And
Um,
that I agree with. I got my daughter dad, like, he's so bitter and angry, but like, my thing was, you divorced me. You went behind my back, you played me, you did whatever you
Whoa,
had
whoa,
to
whoa,
do.
whoa, 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 whoa,
And
whoa.
then, no, I ain't gonna get all
Oh,
into that, but you did
okay.
all that,
Coming
but
the
Woo.
devil's
then
advocate.
you want me to, be at your every beck and call about certain things. No, it don't work like that.
Yeah,
Not at all. We're
yeah.
not doing that.
We're not doing that.
So I try to be cordial. If they want to be cordial, we can be cordial. If not, I ain't got to deal with you or talk to you.
That's what's up.
hey, bro
That's what's up.
said, bro, hey, Gary said them kids know they mama retarded after having a solid man, and that ain't no lie.
Right.
Hey, man.
Because
Hey,
Right.
I've talked to him afterwards. I've
hey,
talked
my
to a
guy
lot of,
Gary, bro.
hey,
That's my dog.
What's
That's
wrong
my
with
it
dog.
ain't no kid that I've ever been around
Hey,
that didn't love me afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah,
they would. I'm talking about way after dealing with their
yeah,
mom. They would still kick it. How you doing? What's going on? Three. Da 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 da. Miss you, man. Thank you for everything. And they did say, yeah, she was out her
yeah.
shit. Like basically every last one.
The part I hate is when the parent become bitter and take that opportunity away from them
Say
kids.
that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You on mute, three.
They make the kids
Okay.
not want to deal with you. They put certain things in them kids' head, and now the kid feel away because they want to reach out or they still want to have that bond, but the other parent want to allow it,
Yeah,
and that's unfair.
yeah. I agree with that.
I've been
I agree
in
with
some
that.
situations like
I
that
agree with
where
that.
kids see me and be like, "Oh, there's Greg. Hey, Greg," and then they'll tell me this and tell me that, and I'll be like, "Well, you know."
I just want to give a shout. Hey,
You
hey,
feel like
hey.
you don't want to hear
Yeah,
that from me.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
been in that situation, bro. Hey, trust me. I'm not like, hey, I've been in that. And I'd be like, but how y'all doing? I see you grown
Mm-hmm.
up. Man, you're looking good.
Hey,
That's how I
hey,
leave
man.
it.
Hey, man. I just want to give a shout out to Detroit's own Sauce Gardner for the jersey. I just want to keep that. You know what I'm
Nephew.
saying? Yeah, Detroit
What's
King in the
going
house.
on, sauce? Damn, I
Just
can't get
saying,
one
bro.
sauce.
Just
The team
saying.
can't get one. I'm just playing.
Selena said, I made it a must. My husband, baby mamas understood I needed to talk to them, and we needed a relationship. We are an extended family. Duh. Yeah, but you got some
Hey,
people that don't want to talk. They
shouts out
don't
to
want to. They
Selena
don't
though,
want to
man.
listen. Yeah, like they don't want to talk. They don't want to listen. They just be hurt and angry and bitter that man chose you, or left them alone. Like, and they don't want to talk to you.
But
They don't want
here's
to be
my
no part of
thing:
that
you
extended
hurt
family.
because you moved on from
Appreciate
that
that,
man.
Kenny.
That's how why you hurt. You moved on from that man. You didn't want to be with that man.
Yeah, and
Now
that's
you mad because that man found somebody who's willing to be with him, be his back, be his everything, and now you want to be bitter about the whole thing.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
She said,
Greg, what?
Oh, go
Go ahead.
ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Marie. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She said these kids should never feel uncomfortable around us or each other because we're going to work together for these kids.
Mm.
You got to take that back to what I said before too, though, Marie. You got to remember though, as a man, that sound all good and dandy, but I'm the only one whose job it's really not the description. So that sound good, but like the incentive and the type of woman that you got to be for this man, because you got to think like, if I'm walking into a situation where you got 2 or 3 kids and you got dumbass baby daddies and all that shit, you're asking a lot of that man. He already taking care of household, you dealing with what you need, your emotions, what you've been through, helping with this and that, dealing with your family, da 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 da. Da. And he gotta raise your kids, and you got a stupid ass baby daddy. Hold up, shorty, hold up.
Mm,
You better be doing a miraculous job.
mm, mm,
And if
mm, mm,
you
mm.
want that type of upbringing and that man to be that solid and this, hey, hold up, hold on. Are you doing your job?
Yeah.
Or that means what you got a nigga just in your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's levels to the men that you ladies like to deal with. Cause sometimes y'all will have kids and go deal with the rebound nigga because he got good dick. And y'all wasn't thinking about y'all kids. And could he raise y'all kids or help with y'all children? You just like the way he do it to you.
Just like
So a lot of
his
times
third leg.
I think if you want all of that in one man, you better pick a damn good man and you better be a damn good woman
Mm,
Yeah.
because you got to make that man
mm,
feel powered up
mm,
Yeah.
to want to be that type of father
Say
for
mm,
that.
your babies.
mm,
Say
You
that.
understand what I'm saying? And a
mm.
lot of women don't like that point of view, but at the same time, that's why a lot of y'all don't have real men in y'all
Or
life. It's a
they don't got,
requirement.
or they don't got
It's
no man.
exactly. And a man is gonna have requirements.
Say that.
And if you want that
A
man and want him
real
to be
man,
that father
LB,
figure, you should
LB,
really be
real man.
you. I'm a T Reed. My dad always taught me that it's only one kind of man. It's a
Ah,
man and it's a bunch of
okay.
boys. And
Thank, I
I
got
and
you.
I
I'm with you.
and
I
I,
ride with
you
you.
know,
I ride
if
with you.
you're a man, you're that, and all that understood to be explained is up under being a man. I
Touche.
think I think a lot of males get away with being called men when they just males.
I-
Like if you a man, it's you gonna see it. It
Touche.
shows.
Touche.
That's all I'm saying. But I feel like a lot of sisters need to think more carefully about their babies when they choosing these Negroes that they have around them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Especially after you come off a tumultuous relationship with they baby with their father, and he was a
Facts.
fuck nigga. Don't double up and
Facts.
get another one. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of nourishment that your baby's gonna need, and you gonna need a man for that.
Yes.
If you gonna have a male around.
I applaud that right there. I applaud that for
And
real.
Absolutely.
hey, and shout out to all the sisters that took another man's child and mothered them and was a
Mm-hmm.
better mama than their own mama. I know a bunch of them. And I and
Mm-hmm.
I
Salute.
salute them because to
Salute.
be a female in a relationship with a bitter ass female on the other side,
Oh
Mm.
ooh,
my
that's
God.
hard. So I'm not leaving
Woo.
y'all out because I done seen
Mm-hmm.
y'all go through some shit with
Like
them
major.
crazy bitter bitches.
Mm-hmm.
So
Boy.
salute to all y'all real women that did that too. You are very, very greatly appreciated.
Yes.
And trust me, we not leaving y'all out. I can
No.
just speak from a man's point of view, but I salute every woman that did that because that's a lot of pressure.
Mm.
Absolutely. Touche. Hey, Greg, what's going on with these stars, man? Is the stars still going here?
Yeah, the
Or
star's still going there.
okay.
It's still up. All they gotta
All right.
do is just make sure to look at the bottom.
Okay.
The bottom next to the mic on the left side, just hit the star button. So,
Yeah.
but y'all
Okay.
also share and like this page, man. Also, this is
Well, Kenny, the conversation, the platform, that's what we doing. We trying to turn this into the type of platform where it's so large that it's a lot more people involved. And if you keep showing up and everybody keeps showing up and y'all keep sharing it, then it will become a bigger platform. But we gonna still keep
definitely,
having this real conversation though,
yeah.
because that's what we do. That's because this the truth is, and that's what we do.
Hey, it's the truth is. The
And
truth
a lot
is
of
gotta
people,
hey,
and a
somebody
lot of
gotta
people
say it.
don't like to hear the truth.
Somebody
It could
gotta
We
be.
say it.
don't deliver it.
It always start off with a few before it's many, my dog. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you for being here because you're gonna be part of why it do become that larger platform. And trust me, you give us a few months and you're gonna be like,
Hey,
oh shit,
hey,
okay.
Shalina said why you want stars. Z like
Explain the stars to the chat, bro.
Basically, the stars is just to basically help us with the podcast. We're not using this for ourselves, for our bills or anything. This is to utilize to help with the podcast. We need more cameras, more microphones, things like that in order. That's what the stars are for. So
That's what's up.
All right, so
appreciate you asking that question, Selena.
on the
Got some more
flip side,
comments?
hold up, let me read that. What was this
Yeah,
last
get to the
one?
comments right now.
Jam
Damn.
said, okay, whenever I dated, I never expected a father figure for my kids in terms of making him obligated to my children. I accept my role as a single mom to my children. I would like a man to be what a man should be in front of my children and interact with them. Some guys try to rush into the perspective that a single mom is looking for a father for her children, especially in the situation of just dating. I mean, and I do agree with that if you're just dating. The
Yeah.
question was if you're in a household with the kid and you're married, but in that aspect, we can go there too. So let's flip the script a little bit, y'all,
Oh,
and
let's do it. Because I'm ready.
let's
Let's
go
do it.
to the let's
That's
go
what
to
the
the
truth
dating
is about,
aspect.
baby.
So
Thanks for the stars,
let's
Selena.
Selena,
appreciate you, Selena.
thank you, Selena.
Let's take this same conversation, guys, but instead of the marriage or the in-house, let's go to the dating aspect.
Let's do it.
And we go and T Reed, let's start off with you.
Listen. All right, listen. So here's the thing. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer. Here's the deal. If you have children, right, and you're out here dating, you at some point in time, you're looking for someone as a man to come in that relationship and be a man, right? So that means you're not looking for some goofy out here to come in and just date, unless you just that type of person that just want to have relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship, whatever. If that's what you want to do, you know what, to you, whatever that may be. But if you want a real relationship, I'm telling you from the start, you need to introduce those kids to that man. Because at the end of the day, here's what I'm telling you right now. Now, when I say introduce, I don't mean on the first date. Don't quote me
I
saying
was
I'm on
just
the
about
first
to say
date,
that to you.
whatever that may be. But I'm saying you cannot hold that back. You can't say that because at the end of the day, if y'all talking about something, y'all talking about moving towards something real, you got to know everything about each other.
Yeah.
I got 2 kids. Okay, cool. What are their names? Awesome. At some point in time, you're gonna have to introduce them. You got to have the intent to say, hey, if you want to say, hey, if this is something you want to go sing, if you want to do something that this is, make sure that it's something that you want to pursue. Now, when I say pursue, it pursues is something to being serious.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know.
Exclusive.
Some people date
Exclusive.
some
Yeah.
exclusive. That's what they want to use. They can use exclusive,
That's what they
serious.
love to use.
Listen,
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
exclusive. That means it's just you and I.
You
Cool,
and I.
awesome.
Yeah.
If
Now,
we make
if
it
that
too exclusive, I should meet your
listen,
kids.
Yeah.
listen.
If you
If
get to
if
exclusive,
Yes.
if
because I
hear me
think
out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. If you're not making it too exclusive, there's no point of even introducing that guy to the kids
We're
or
not
whatever that
dating.
may
We're
be.
fucking.
We're not dating.
oh
But
yeah,
here's the thing.
exactly.
But hold on a
So
second.
now
But hold on a second.
you probably don't
Hold
even know
on a
I
second.
got
Hold
kids.
on a second.
Like
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. If you're dating, I mean, if you're trying to go out with a person or whatever that may be, it's no way. Thank you for the stars,
that's
whoever
Man,
said that. I
Keisha.
can't see
appreciate
really.
that.
Hey sis,
Um,
hey
Appreciate
Hey,
sis.
I'm gonna let
that.
y'all know I can't
so
see none of the comments
here-
y'all can see right
here's the
now.
thing, though, man. Like I'm as a bachelor, I'm single man. You know, looking out here for it. It's no way that I'm not dating for intent,
Mm.
right? Like I'm not out here just trying to slang dick everywhere. That's easy. That's the easy part. I can call 1-800 come
You
get
don't even
dick.
got
I can just somebody
a
come
date
over
to
and
do
get it.
that.
You ain't
It's
gotta
easy.
do
It's
that.
easy. I can get ass anywhere. So
You ain't
right,
gotta do
I'm
that.
dating with intent, right? I'm dating with intent, right? I'm trying to find the right person that's going to be my piece, right? That's going to be my piece. I got a stressful job. I do a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I want that piece. Now, with that being said, you got some people that's the opposite that just want to go out there and do what they do. I'm talking about the people that want a serious relationship, a serious somebody want to date with intent. That's what I always use that word with intent. Your intent is to find someone that can come into your life that can be that opposite of what you want to be and to make you feel good.
Mhm.
Right? And at that point, if you're dating with intent, you will have to introduce those kids to that person. You cannot be that person to say, oh, I'm just gonna date this person, whatever that may be. I didn't know about them kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if once I date with intent, I'm choosing to stay, okay, I'm gonna date with intent with you. At that point, I didn't know about them kids, man. I didn't know what I'm walking into. I'm saying I say it with intent. I ain't trying to just be out here. I ain't trying to be out here for it. Maria, I'm asking you like, hey, what's going on with these kids? How many kids you got? Cool. All right. What's their names? Ooh, I want to know what's going on with them
Boy,
because at the end of the day, I got to be the one as a man,
In the comments right
as a man, I got to be the one that step up to the plate and be whatever they be. I'm choosing to accept that because I'm accepting you with that package, right? I'm dating with intent. I like everything about you. This is what I want. I'm accepting all 5 of them. Hopefully, it'll never be that way, but it's 5 of them, right? I'm accepting all of them, right?
Okay.
So that's
shit.
where I'm at with that for it. It's intent with me. It's all about intent, man.
Marie,
It's
you
all about intent.
look like you about to combust. Go ahead.
Yeah, go right. Because she started.
Nothing. I'm listening. If somebody just
What?
said it,
Because that hoop ain't got no
Say it.
life in it right now.
listen.
What? What you want to
No,
say?
nothing. I agree with what you said. I totally agree because, like I said, 9 times out of 10, I can smell a man from a mile away. I already know what you want. 9 times
Yeah.
out of 10 is what I want. So we ain't got to get into all that extra stuff, baby.
Listen, we ain't got
Let
to
me
get
go
on
do
that.
what I
Like
got to
you
do. Leave
know,
me
listen.
alone.
No,
I'm gonna leave you alone. You gonna
no.
leave
Here's
me
the thing,
alone.
man. Here's
But
the thing.
now, if we are talking and we're trying to get to a certain point, then okay. But you still ain't about to meet them off rip. None of that. I got two
No,
daughters. You feel me?
I don't want to meet him. I don't
So
want to. If
no,
I ain't, yeah,
I'm
if we
saying.
ain't dating like
So
that,
9 times out of 10, if unless we've been talking for a while, baby, you probably don't even know they exist. You don't even know that.
Hey,
And if I tell you I got
see
kids,
that's
you
the
still don't need to know
that's the
no
problem. And see
names,
that's
none of that. You ain't
hey,
seeing them
look,
for sure.
but I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier. It's levels to everything, but the fucked up part about it on the man's end is the woman is the one that get to do the dictation when it comes to that.
Yeah,
But she'll still be asking them for money. She'll
yeah.
still be asking them to do all kind of shit in the beginning of a friendship that only exclusive people do. You want some money, you want to go out, you want to have this, you want to have that, but I can't know your kids' names, but you using my shit to help take care of your kids.
I don't even
Like
want none of
that's a
that.
lot
I
of
don't even want none of that unless we
you like.
serious. I don't want
Who
nothing.
is
I don't
Jamari?
want nothing but
that.
what I said I was coming for.
No, I'm
The
But
opinion,
light,
baby.
saying,
That's it.
but
That's it.
but
That's
that's not.
it.
But like we say at
That's
As
every
it.
show, when it come to you, Miss Marie,
That's
yo,
you
it.
are
so
one
yeah,
of a
so
kind,
yeah.
so
and
we're
you don't have
not trying
too
to
many
use.
women with that
We're
point of
not. No,
view.
no, no. Marie is the exception. I'm saying opposite. Marie, take you out of the
Why
picture, okay? Let's just
you
not use
always
you
gotta take me out the picture?
because
Sit your ass on
you're
the side
different. You're
like
just different.
that.
I'm saying
I
that.
gotta
Listen,
speak for
the
us women,
average
but I
woman.
gotta speak for us
Oh,
women that's different.
also let the chat know that if anybody want to come up live and you want to come speak your mind, one of us will drop down so that you can come up and speak to us. You, if you want to tap in, just request to be tapped in, and one of us will drop down and tap you in and let you speak your piece.
Y'all
Not a
know what I
problem.
said to that. Just ladies, if y'all want to come up, throw a heart, fellas, throw a thumbs up in the chat. Y'all want to come up. One of
See,
us will
my
drop
thing
down.
is like nowadays everybody has kids. Like
Everybody
I
got kids.
yeah. So I may mention
This
something
is
about a
sport.
kid. The only reason I want to know if you got a kid for real, is if you invite me over. Because I'm not coming over while your kid there. Because I'm the type of person I don't want to meet your kid if we not serious. So like
Mm.
I don't need to be around
So
that. You don't need to be around that.
so you saying you mess around? So you.
I mean, I've
The
had
devil's
people
advocate.
Oh,
The
man.
want it,
devil's
but
advocate.
real talk, I've had people like, can you come over? You know what I'm saying? Want me to come over, and they
Whoa,
kids there. So now
T-Reed.
I gotta run
Whoa.
cash your kids or your
3 to
kids
the
in the
dome.
other room while I'm trying to.
Whoa.
Come on, man. I don't want to.
3.
Like,
Whoa.
like, come on, man. No,
Right.
Hey,
no,
so
I don't.
Whoa,
Make sure
3.
them kids not there, baby.
hey, so
That boy was about to cock that 4-5. He was about to
Boy,
go on.
was he?
hey,
Don't call me if them kids
Boy.
there, man. Because the first thing I'm
hey,
saying is your
listen.
kids there. Like,
Hey,
no. I'm trying to come be grown, baby. And I get
so
loud
listen.
sometimes. So I don't
So you
need your kid to be looking crazy when I
damn
walk out the room.
Marie.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
That's not me telling the truth.
Hey, she Rick James you right now.
I'm just saying.
Enjoy yourself, nigga.
So you said you don't date with intent.
No. So please make sure your kid's not home if you ask me to come over, baby.
So at least y'all know about her. There you go. There you go. She being honest. She not dating with intent. She dating. She's just out here.
This is my thing. I'm telling y'all. MJ love the kids. I love the kids. So now if I bump into your kid to see your kid, now I gotta, oh hey baby, gotta have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta put my care mode on.
Hey, LV, did she just give us a Mark Lawrence line?
Hey, look,
MJ love the kids.
Hey, I can't. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, Marie,
I'm at a point in my life. Listen, I'm at a point in my life, man. I can't do it no more, man.
If a female real enough to tell you that off bail, that's the realest shit. The problem is 0.0001 of y'all is gonna keep it real like that.
Yeah.
Cause like Marie, you are a fucking unicorn. It ain't no. These women want the cake, the slice, the icing, the pan is sitting on, the nigga that went to go get it. Girl, that shit is a farce. That ain't real. That ain't
different.
real. I'm sorry, Marie. Like you got very few women that's gonna keep it real. They gonna play that role like they want the exclusivity, but they really don't. And then they want you to treat them like a woman. They want them to treat you like a woman that wants that. You know what I'm saying? Because remember when I said in the last talk we had that men at the end of the day are a lot more compassionate than y'all once they like you.
Yes.
Men want to be involved. Men want to understand a
Gary,
man.
shout out to Gary right
man. You feel me? But a lot of females, they only want what they want. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't go like that all the time. Go to the comments right quick, y'all.
Hey, man, Gary said respectable whores.
I mean, a lot of them are.
Hey.
It's a lot of names for all of that.
I'm just saying.
I don't even know where to start these comments at. Look, hold on.
My God.
And yes, a lot of women are honest, but most of them not, Shalina. And please don't.
Please don't.
I was just about to say, sweetheart, you've been so 100 this whole time. You bet not get on this thing and act like the majority of females be honest. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, because you've been 100 so far. Don't get that LV3 star next to your name. Don't do that.
Who is that?
Shalina. Because she gonna say not true. A lot of women are honest. A lot of women ain't honest.
Girl,
that's bullshit. Some women are honest. Some, but a lot, that's pushing.
I mean,
hey, Shalita said nothing wrong with respectable whores. I agree.
Nothing at all.
See, now you just rebounded, Shalita. Which one is it?
Nothing at all. Nothing wrong with them at all.
Hey, shout out to my dog Gary for bringing the respectable whores in the conversation.
Shout out Gary.
I'm gonna tell you off rip. I'm gonna tell somebody off rip. I'm sorry.
Somebody tell Tiffany late ass what the topic is.
She always late to a party.
I know.
Tiff, with your late ass.
You be late to your own funeral.
If you're married, should your significant other be given the same amount of respect to discipline your kids as the biological parent?
But we switched off to if you were dating. So now we're on. The original was if you're married. Now we're on if you're dating.
Y'all know Tiff gonna have something. This
she always got something to say. She gonna have something to say. Hey, listen. Hey, here's my thing.
Selena, I hear you.
Hey, if she gonna have something to say, make sure she stay on the topic, bro.
Yes, Tiffany, don't talk
don't be venturing off.
And,
Selena say?
She said, "Don't come for me unless I send for y'all applehead asses." Back up.
Who said that?
Oh, Shalita did.
Okay.
Dog. Okay, and hold on.
You already know we love you.
It say they honestly to their illusion. That's what G. Wells said. They're honest to their illusion. And a lot of times, I mean, that's true too. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that there's no honest women. That's not what I'm saying, Shalina. I'm just saying the vast majority of them want what they want. So they can't be honest if all you thinking about is what the fuck you want. And that's what the majority of them is. They forget about their own children. So dating is a weird thing. Like, what's the definition of dating in 2025? What is that?
It's no such thing.
If you're over 40 years old and you're not dating with intent, you're fucking. It ain't no other. Like, kill all that other shit.
You're fucking.
That's it.
That's all.
And
So,
that's cool.
and I'm gonna be honest
But
with you though.
let that be known. Let that be known, shorty. Don't
Hey,
be walking around here acting like you miss queen pussy
yeah,
and you want all this good treatment and all you
yeah.
want is some dick.
Oh,
We
you
could
want
have
some
made this
dick?
real easy.
We could have got that over in the first conversation.
Do you
Exactly.
hear me?
Exactly, because everybody is grown. I'm not about to sit here and talk to you, 3, 4, 5 months, knowing that that ain't what I'm trying to do, and I'm only here
All
for one thing, baby. We're
right,
not
so when
doing
you
that.
gonna start teaching your class then, Miss
We
Marie? Because these heifers ain't
we're
on that.
not doing that.
What you
Whenever they
talking
ready, because I'm not
about?
doing it. I'm telling people up front. This is what we doing. This all I'm here for. You ain't got to give me nothing. I don't want nothing.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
can
be
do
honest.
my own stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna put some of that focus on us though. Like LV, G. We got to fucking start
Keyshawn,
saying we got to let that shit know off the top, bro. Like, listen, it ain't happening, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to stop letting that shit happen, bro. We go along with the shit because it's like we like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and you
no,
know what I'm saying? Like whatever that may be. Oh,
That's
fuck
true,
that.
Keyshawn.
I
Shalina,
ain't
it's
got time for
nothing wrong
that
with
shit,
straight
bro.
fucking. It's something wrong with acting like you want a relationship and making all these requests to that man when all you want to do is straight fuck him. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Because
So
then
like,
you got people getting clingy, and now they thinking it's something more than what it is, and that
yes.
ain't even your intent at all.
See,
And
sixty
that's where the
percent.
problem is.
She's
Thank
We
you, niece,
appreciate
niece,
them
sixty
stars,
percent.
Nish. Thank you.
Who?
Thank you.
niece,
She's
niece.
60.
Hell,
She's 60% toxic.
Lynn said,
Look,
Who is
I
that?
I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna throw it.
I was
Somebody
lucky
named
I
Kai.
found
Sunshine.
a
He's
queen with no
60%.
Sunshine.
kids. And we
Sunshine.
got married and I came in with 6 kids and she takes care of the kids like they hers for real. Hey boy, you are laying it down.
Bro, you
that's what's
motherfucker.
up.
Damn.
Everybody salute this motherfucker right now.
That's what's up.
Salutes up. Goodness
Six
gracious.
kids.
That's what's up. You and found him. Look, the key in what it says is found a queen. A
Mm.
queen.
Salute
A
to you, bro.
queen.
Salute to you, man.
Yes.
Salute to you.
Salute to
That's
you,
what
my
we
guy.
talking about. That's what I mean by levels to this.
Salute to
But
you, bro.
in Marie's defense, if that's what you want and you as honest as she being, okay, that's cool.
Shut up.
But them ones that want you to treat them like wifey, but all you want is some dick, kick a rock. Go kick all the rocks in the parking lot. That shit weird,
Shit weird.
especially at 40. That's
At,
weird.
at 40 plus.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, all
they not
of them. Nigga,
okay.
because
Shalina,
some of
I
them,
met
some of
my
them lying
husband
about
on
their
the
age. Some
chat
of them lying about
line.
their age. But,
Fuck that night, 3 days. Whoa, Shalina, hold on, baby, hold on.
no,
Whoa.
hey,
Wait.
she
I
going
met my
in.
husband on the chat line, life link. Fuck that night. 3 days later, he moved in. 6 months later, he gave me his last name.
Damn. Good shit.
Did she say life
What
link?
the fuck?
Shit.
What? You
Life
Good
said,
link.
shit.
fuck
You
the life
must
link.
got that. You must got some shit.
Whoa.
Hey, you
Hey,
must got some
What's your
gas
he
name,
left.
came.
Shalina,
What's your
aka Vice Grip?
He,
What's
What
your
the
name?
fuck?
she said he
Hey,
came
He
with
came with
two.
two.
He came
I
with two. I
adopted
adopted
two,
two,
and
and
then
then
we
we
later
later
had.
had two.
Damn.
damn.
I mean, hey, y'all should have did a LifeLink commercial. You fucked
Whoa.
up. Y'all should have did a commercial and been a sponsor.
Shit.
Man.
The
Life link.
You give a
Hey,
nigga hope.
I ain't gonna cap though, Shalina. That's rare too. That's a
Yeah.
rare situation that you speaking on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's rare. But hey, we gotta salute her as well. Cause she
Definitely.
got the snapping turtle. We gonna
snapper
salute you
turtle.
too.
Hey, salute to Selena.
We gonna
We salute
salute you
her.
too. That's what's up.
She thought it was just gonna be a one night stand.
See,
Gary,
That nigga say,
see,
what
you went in.
Gary
I'm
say?
He
here.
said, "I'm
See,
not
I'm
she
dating
went in.
another
staying.
She
woman."
went.
I'm
See, they went in. They went in with intentions with a one night stand. Turned
exactly.
out different.
G
I,
Wells. What G Wells say?
I'm not dating a woman with kids 13 and under, or 20-year-old, and the man in the basement not paying, not
You
paying bills.
got that motherfucking right. You got that right. She said, I told y'all it's the
Snapper.
snapper.
He's a
But
snapper.
real
Hey,
quick,
Hey,
what's up?
Greg, get back to the topic. Get back to the topic, man.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
topic?
what I'm about to do. Real quick, pause break for everybody, man. Welcome to Truth Is Podcast. We the crew here. I am G.Scott, Mr. AKA Keep Smokey, along with T Reed, 3 to the
Yes,
Dome, my
sir.
boy
Yes,
LV3,
sir.
and
Yeah.
the first lady in Positive
I
Marie.
can't do it right now. I got my throat.
topic is
Should your significant other be given the same amount of respect to discipline your kids as your biological parent?
and if you are dating.
And
So we
if
got
you
a
are
twofold.
dating, so we got a two for.
Twofold.
My mom did me a favor.
Okay.
My mom said somebody
Okay.
did me. Go ahead, y'all.
Island says, okay, Marie, you be the comment
Um,
lady.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
when I met her, I knew she was the queen for me. She asked me when we first met what I would change about her, and all I said was her last name.
Shit, boy.
When you first
Who is you,
Wait,
met?
who was
nigga?
that? Who said that?
Kids loved her from the
Whoa, whoa,
first
whoa,
time they met
whoa,
her.
whoa. When you first met?
Damn.
You must have had to
Hold on a second.
snap her too.
Whoa. Hey, hold on a
No,
second. Can you read that? Can
We
you
gotta
read that
salute
over?
him.
real
We gotta
talk,
salute
kid.
him for that.
When I met her, I knew she was the queen for me.
Damn.
She
He
asked
said
me
the queen.
she asked me when
So,
we first met what would I change about her, and I said her last
so
name.
how would he know what to change? He just met her.
I mean, of course, I'm sure they had a couple months. Come on now,
Yeah,
I'm
T.
just
it was a couple
He
months.
probably
man.
wasn't
No,
no
see,
hello.
hey man, but that,
Hello, what's
hey,
your
hey
name?
man, listen, listen. Put the exact conversation out there.
Come on,
That's not what it was.
put the exact conversation out there.
That's not what it was. You talking about? I wasted what you told me. I'm just going by what you telling me. Like, damn.
Selena said our kids are now 22, 21, 20,
Hey,
18,
hey man, she different.
15, and
I don't want to talk to
14.
her no more. She
Only
different.
two are still home. I've been a widow 13 years.
Mm,
Damn,
funny. Mm.
Why
What's
should
her
she
name?
13 years.
why should she
What's
not
her
be
name
treated
again?
with the same respect?
What's her name
Shalina
again?
Morris. Hey,
Selena,
Shalina, you want to come up on this
Hey,
live?
you said Shalina?
Yeah,
The Selena
Selena,
Morris.
Morris, yes. That's the one that's from California who's real big on the
Right,
podcast. That's her.
Jam. Right, Jam. I think he's
Yeah.
summarizing.
Yeah. Hey, who? How many kids you got?
She got a starting lineup.
1, 2, 3,
Who the
4,
point
5.
guard?
Is it 6? Look like 6.
Ah.
and
Six.
a, and a, and somebody off the bench. And that's what's up.
Yeah,
Right off the bench.
she said, yeah,
I
she
gotta
said he
salute
came
her
with 2.
though.
She came with 2, then they had 2.
So
So
they got four.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Man, where does six come from?
She came with
He
2. He
came
came
with.
with 2, then they
That's two.
had 2.
They had two, so they got six
Yep.
total. Oh wow. Jam said I have seven. Wow,
Ooh.
Shit.
man.
Yep.
Okay.
Selena said it's rewarding to have
You got a soccer
stepkids that
team.
knows I was nothing less than a bonus mom. My stepkids live with us full time.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
Selena,
Selena says my name is Snapper. Snapper Morris. Okay, Snap.
Okay. Okay. Snap.
Hey,
Jam
also
say I thought
everybody,
y'all was
man,
talking to me.
everybody
Well,
that's in
her
this
name
chat,
Snapper too.
man.
Her name Snapper too.
I don't know what's going on at this point.
Hey, let's get back to the topic. Everybody that's in this chat, man, y'all share this live. Y'all like this live. It's 8:12 right
Man,
now p.m.
All
If
right.
you're
man.
married, should your
I ain't seen.
significant other
I
be
got
given the
7 and 6
same
kids.
amount of respect to
Ooh, they
discipline
got
your
that
kids
good.
as the
All right. Now look,
biological
Mm-mm.
parent?
let me throw something in the air, y'all. Okay, so say for instance you get with a woman, right? Or you get with a man, and y'all, y'all had intent, and now say y'all not living together yet, but y'all every day, y'all with each other all the time, y'all calling each other every day. You do know the children, you involved in,
And they should
that
turn
her
on
day
those
to
lights,
day, but y'all not
motherfuckers.
living together yet, right? Now, should you be able to intervene in any discipline at that moment, or it has to be until you're living together? Because when you got a woman you dating, or y'all close, y'all go together, y'all locked in, but y'all just don't live with each other
no,
yet.
I think
Like,
it's I think it should still be disciplined because y'all locked in. Y'all still got to see those kids. They still have to. At some point, them kids are with one or the other person.
okay, all right, and I get that.
So
That's from a
basically, you
woman.
saying you want the respect to come before y'all even
Well, hold
live
on. Hey,
together,
No,
listen.
I'm not.
basically, right?
I'm not saying before. He's saying y'all dated, y'all locked in, but y'all just not living. Y'all still living separately.
Y'all
Even
separated.
even with them living separately, 9 times out of 10, they're still around those kids. You get what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got you.
they
I
built the
got you.
relationship, they built the bond, they together but not living together. So y'all still have a bond. Y'all still didn't met them kids, ran into them kids somehow, some form and fashion.
Yeah,
So
you know
it should still be
him.
some
He's
type
not
of respect and discipline
allowed.
there.
He's not allowed to discipline like that though.
Not no, I'm not saying like that, but it should be some form of respect or some type of discipline when they in the presence of that person. Because
Okay.
if you have a bond with that person and y'all been in a relationship talking for a while, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you either, if you that type of person, you bonding with that kid as well. Y'all probably, going on ice cream dates, whatever the case may be. Y'all doing stuff with those kids. You feel me? So those kids are around you.
Right.
Why shouldn't there be respect and discipline?
I agree.
Okay, I got you. I agree.
I agree. Because I don't think you have to live in a household with them for the respect and for you to be able to be effective in that kid's life. Because you can be a positive asset to that child even if you're not living with them yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're seeing them all the time, you over there visiting the mom or she coming to your crib, like Marie said, you're going to bump into the kids. You're going to be in their life anyway. I was just asking because I know a lot of people probably feel like if you're not living in my home and contributing to my home, then you shouldn't have nothing to say,
Right.
about my kids. But at the same time, if their behavior is affecting you and our relationship, and you talk to me about it, and you vent to me about it, and I'm helping you with certain things prior to me moving in, then I do believe that I should have some kind of input on,
Yeah,
what I'm
it should
saying, try how to
be
help you
some type of
discipline the kids.
understanding put in
Yeah,
place.
for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
but
got you.
yeah, you said input. Like, what about discipline?
If we're talking about, but I also believe it's the level of the relationship you have with that woman and them children. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's levels of everything. If y'all close with them kids, you buying them kids Jordans and shit. You coming to pick them up sometime and take them to school and all that kind of shit. Hell yeah. Because
Should
if
be
y'all, I
some
said
discipline to it.
the original question was if y'all dating with intent and y'all in a serious relationship, y'all just don't live together yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you are involved. You do know the kids. You're around them all the time, but y'all just don't live together yet. Should you be able to discipline them and be involved in input?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
T thinking. T
He
thinking right
thinking
now. Hold on.
hard.
I kind of agree with it. I agree with
I mean, I agree because this is my point of it. Say
because it's
all
almost like you building
everything that
something
you
though.
just said, right?
Well,
So
you said the magic
y'all,
word, building.
Mm-hmm.
she has to, she may ask you, hey, look, I'm stuck at work or this, and this. I need you to go grab the kids, keep them with you for a little while. Now, say an incident happened in the midst of that. How you gonna handle it? How would you handle it?
Like they parent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what if he's not? What if he's not comfortable?
Who is
Because
he?
But
it's not nothing solidified because y'all not. It's just like y'all just hearing. He not staying with you.
but that's why
He
that's
in and out. He's not staying every day. Your kids see that. You're not in and out. You're not in the house every single day. So what? So how does he? How does he? You know what I'm saying? Like
because
I'm just
you're
playing
around
devil's
them
advocate.
enough. You're around them enough though.
I'm just like around them enough, and then and being there is two different things. Like if you're around them enough, like high and by, cool. Like, I know that guy, sweet. I see. Listen, I see Greg and LB all the time. What up, my guy? I see him all the time. That don't mean it's different from being there.
Shalina just said something dope though. She said
I don't know. That's
if
just my
I'm
thought.
allowing here what Shalina said right quick, T. She said if I'm allowing you to help support my child in any way, you can definitely help to discipline in
Mm.
the rear.
Okay,
I
okay,
like that. I like that.
okay, okay.
And that's what
Salute to you, Selena,
that's
on
all I
that.
was saying.
I'm
Like that's
talking
why I
about
asked the
the.
question.
Oh, whoa! I'm talking about Selena. I'm saying that's great. So what about the opposite, the other person, besides the person that you're staying with? So I'm talking about Selena and the guy you're staying with. He's a lot of discipline. Well, how does the baby father, or how does he feel about that shit though? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I get what you're
No,
saying. The
that's
the
why I
other
said
biological
you
parent.
still
Yeah.
have to communicate and come to some form of understanding and agreement when it comes to that.
If you're
But
going
like
to
LV
pick
said, you
Shorty's
got
kids up from school instead of the father, what the fuck is he about to say to me? And I'm the one going to pick the kids up. If that's the case,
what if
why you ain't picking your kids up?
he had a
okay.
bad day? He couldn't pick him up.
Then that means that's a certain circumstance. That's a
What
circumstantial thing. But
what if
I'm
he
saying
not?
if
But what
he
if he
should
ain't in
know
that? What
me,
if he ain't in the kid's life at all?
no,
What
that's
if he is?
different. T talking about if he is. If he knows, if I'm dating that woman seriously though, the baby daddy gonna know who I am.
Okay, so let me ask this because it's a difference of being in that kid life and just popping in and out here and there. So what we talking about is that father completely in that kid life, helping, making sure that kid is good, all that, or
Yeah, that's
we got a dad that just show up when he want to show up, do what he want to do when he want
No,
to
no,
do,
no, 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 no,
but then
no.
want to have some type of
I'm not
say.
talking about. deadbeat. I'm talking about a
Yeah,
guy
that's
that's like
involved.
that's
Hmm.
involved, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But he understands the relationship of what you guys got. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. That part, I don't know, man.
And
I've
I
been in that
think, look,
situation
remember what we
strictly,
said
man.
earlier,
It's
T,
very tricky.
about the
Yeah, yeah,
communication?
absolutely.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
think
Yeah,
it got to
right.
be communication
it does.
between everybody. She needs to be the catalyst
She,
in that conversation to
there
let
you
that
go.
man know I'm serious with this
There
man.
you go.
That's what I was getting to. The woman, remember when I said in the beginning, the
You did.
woman
You
is
did. You
generally
did.
the catalyst in how all of this goes.
Yeah.
So she needs to
Yeah.
be the one to explain that to their father, and he
Yes.
and that man need to have a discussion
Yes.
so they can
It
understand where
needs.
they at.
So it needs to
I'm
be
a
set
firm
in
believer. It
stone
needs.
with him,
Listen,
basically.
we're all
Yes.
grown.
Yeah.
I'm a
Okay.
firm believer. We're all grown. It needs to be a conversation. Hey, you can say whatever you want, but
That's exactly what
it
I
needs
just
to be
said
the
too.
woman. It needs to be the guy she's with, and then the baby daddy, whoever that
But
may
that's
be.
what I said. A form. It has to be a form of communication with the parties. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but how
Yep.
many people? How many people will actually like? Do you see
We
three?
we
Three?
not everybody may not agree to it, but if you had that form of communication, and at that point somebody still have an issue, then what you do? You gonna end your relationship? You gonna what you gonna do?
I don't know. You tell me.
Mm.
How do you handle it then? So if all three parties sit down, you get what I'm saying? Three, four, whoever is in this
Should
party.
be
If we
four
all sit
parties.
down and we can't come to an agreement, a certain agreement, how do we go? Where do we go from there? How do we handle that from there?
I'm asking as from a
Because
woman's point of view.
at
Well,
some
what
point
would you
we
do?
have it.
What would you do? What would you do?
What would I? Whoever is in that child, whoever is in my child life, the most helping me
No,
doing what I
no.
need to do.
No, stop. One quick second. What if they both in their child's life? You just staying with him, with the guy, but the
Then
other guy is still.
we gonna sit there and we gonna come up with a form of agreement. We have to come up
So
with an agreement. Because if not, you won't sit up there when I have something going on, no matter what it is. If I can't do it and I call you and say, look, I need you to go get our kids or whatever the case may be, I don't if you can't come to an agreement where this man that I'm dealing with can have some type of say so, then you need to make sure that you're available when I need you to be available.
I like that. I like what you said. That stand on that. Stand on that, Marie.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like that.
All
Okay,
right.
okay. That's what I wanted you to say. God
I
damn it.
salute that
Say that.
right
Say
there.
what
I
you said.
salute that.
Say what you said.
I salute
Stand on
that
10.
right
That's what
there.
I'm talking about. That's what I wanted you to say.
10
That
toes
that
down.
is like shut me up. I just wanted
That's
you to
all I'm
say it.
saying.
Say, shut me up.
I just wanted you to say it. That's all. That's all I wanted you to do. Say that.
But like LV
But
said,
I'm
Marie,
just
you a
saying
real
that.
one.
I mean, he still gonna feel a certain way though.
I mean, they gonna feel away. But if I needed you to do something and you couldn't do it, but my man is available to do it,
What if he could? What if? Oh, what the hell? God.
Kenny said it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen if the woman is the conduit. That's why I said earlier you wasn't in the chat yet, bro. I said from the beginning when we first started this that in most cases the woman is the catalyst of how all of this works. It's gonna be the relationship that she has with her baby father, if they are toxic or not. It's gonna be if she's mature or not, if she's a good mother or not. It's generally gonna be that way. However, the woman is based is probably how it's gonna go, unless you love that woman so much that you're willing to go outside of her and get that understanding with that man. Because if you don't, the mama not gonna be the one in the beef. It's gonna be you in the beef.
Yeah.
I
He
agree with
already
that.
don't like her.
I agree
So as
with
the
that.
man, if but once I see that this woman,
yeah,
like once I see that this woman is not like that, I don't want her
I
anyway.
don't
Like
want her
me
anyway.
personally, at my age, I don't want a woman that can't, be that catalyst between.
I'm
Because
agree with
really,
you.
it's all her
It's all
business.
her.
That's
It's all
her
her.
baby daddy.
I'm with
Those
you.
are her children.
I'm with you,
You know what I'm
LV.
saying?
I'm with you,
So
LV.
I really think it's up to the woman. But if you choosing on a woman that ain't got enough sense to be able to be the person in between and moderate this, then you the fool for being with that type of woman. You
Yeah,
feel
I
me?
agree with that. I
But on
agree with
some
that.
real shit, it's gonna be the female that determines how this works. Flat out.
I agree with
That's
that.
how it's
I agree
that's
with
how
that.
it's gonna be.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that.
I get with
Some
that.
men are territorial over their children, and if he disagrees, then we all need to respect that and figure out a method of discipline that works for all parents.
But
I
how?
mean, I
But how? If you don't have a meeting amongst the, as Marie and LV just said, you got to have a meeting amongst the three to get that to get that type of understanding. You have to have
I
it.
said that in the
So
beginning
you
of
so
my input,
listen.
y'all.
Brent,
It's gonna take some real disciplined parents to sit down and respectable parents to sit down and say, hey, listen, here's the deal. First of all, that other guy, the baby daddy, whoever he may be, he needs to understand he's not in the picture with them two no more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. That's where it gets dicey.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He's over there off the sideline like this. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm over here. She wants to have a meeting, and Maria and LV wants to have a meeting. And I'm over in this motherfucker like, okay, cool. Let's talk. What we gonna talk about? We gonna talk about. It needs to be a clear understanding to LV's point that she needs to identify. Listen, this person, you're here. You're here. This is what my situation is. We need to figure it out. It's gonna come from the female. It has to. It has to.
It has to.
It has to, dude.
Yeah.
Because
Because
if
if not,
you don't want me to go
because
just talking
because
to the nigga.
because if LB make the decision and I'm on the other end, if I know, I can tell if he made the decision. I can
It's gonna be
tell.
a brawl.
I'm like this. This ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on my end like this, no, he made the decision. You didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell how the circumstances come about. Where we meeting at, what we talking about, who's the aggressor in the conversation,
yeah.
whatever that may be. She needs to be like this. Listen, here's what's going to happen.
Oh
This is
wow.
what's going on. Here's what's going on. She going to step up and say, this is what's going to happen. And both of these guys going to have to be like this. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I get it. But again, that goes to LV's point from our last post, our last podcast. You got to figure out who you laying with, guys. You can't be choosing no goofies out here.
Flat
You
out.
got to be choosing the right one, man.
Hey, I'm
Real
sitting
quick though.
here.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Kenny
Hold on,
say,
LV. Hold on, LV. Before
go
you
ahead,
even
go
go
ahead.
to the comments, real quick, y'all. Shout out to everybody. We
Woo.
got
Hey, bro, we
16
up to
people in
16.
this live, y'all.
Shit.
Salute to y'all tuning in. But welcome to the Truth Is. We the crew here. Mr. G.Scott, aka Mr. Keep Smokey himself, along with T Reed, 3 to the Dome. My boy Danny Dexter, LV3, baby, and the first lady
Oh,
of the
dude.
podcast.
My
Anything's
dog.
impossible, Marie, man. To all y'all that's tuning in, if you're married, should your significant other be given the same amount of respect to discipline your kids as a biological parent? And we flipping it as into dating too.
Yeah,
So go right
absolutely.
ahead, LV, with the
LV.
comments.
Um, I was gonna say in the comments, Kenny said, "I'm not sitting down with nobody, baby daddy. That's her friend, not mine." I mean,
See?
I don't know if he being sarcastic, but if he being serious, that like Kenny, like first of all, I need to know if you being sarcastic or not,
Yeah,
because
yeah. If you being serious, Ken, that's not gonna work,
yeah,
bro.
if you being
Gotta have
serious,
a
then that's not
standing
gonna
ground.
work.
But no, go
Especially
ahead, LV. LV, go
you
ahead, go
you
ahead.
if you being serious, that's definitely not gonna work, and that's already gonna show toxicity. Like bottom line, then you're the problem at that point, because
Mm-hmm.
if you really care about this woman and you care about being with this woman happily and you care about her kids, and that's where you at. Because don't forget, the conversation was married or with intent, or if you're dating with intent, that means you
There
really
you go.
in this for the long haul, and that's what you want. Now,
Yeah.
if you just being funny, I mean, I get it. But if you're not willing to sit down with a man who kids you presiding over,
You don't need to
I
be with them.
mean, yeah, you don't even need to be with her or the kids. That's just real shit.
Yeah.
And when it comes to what's the word? Let's say a real adult will understand that this new person in the child's life, if it's real love or not, and just sex, then the adults know how that needs to be done
Yeah.
and the best for the kids. It should always be okay for the new partner to do what's needed to be done.
There
You
you
know
go.
what I'm
Yep.
saying? I
I
agree.
agree.
I totally agree with
I
that.
agree with
I
that.
totally agree.
We salute that, man.
Be nurture. Peter says, I really don't want any man outside of their dad around their kids. Well,
Wow.
I don't. How long
But
have you
how you
been in the
plan to grow?
How long have you been into the chat? Because the title of
Oh,
this
she's
was,
a regular.
No, 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 no. Go
but
ahead,
but no,
LV.
but
LV, go
was
ahead. Go
she in
ahead.
the chat to
Oh,
know the
okay. I
subject of
got you.
what we
I got you.
talking
I got what you're
about?
saying. My bad. My fault. My fault. My bad.
We talking about if you married or if you in an intended relationship with another person, should they be able to discipline your kids? And if you feel like that, if you're married to somebody, I'm scared of you. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna cap.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm
I'm
with you with
scared of
that.
you because
I'm
I don't
with you.
understand how you expect a man to preside over your children monetarily but they can't have no say so. Like that's just that's unacceptable to me.
I respect level
That's
two.
And then
if she knew
especially
what the subject was.
if she knew what the subject
Right,
was,
right.
right? Especially they staying in his home, in a man's home, whatever
Yeah,
they may be. She was playing catch up
Yeah.
to mustard. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
yeah.
Mustard.
What else we got? G. Wells said that's a hard one. I've been there. Her baby daddy felt threatened.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They always
and
do.
look, but
You
look, G. Wells. That's what we mean by who is this woman? What is her character? What is her maturity level? What is her relationship
Want
with
to
her
do
baby daddy?
or shoot
And
my
is this
father?
nigga a clown? And that's why I said it's so on the woman, because if now say for instance the woman and the baby daddy, they hate each other, but they hate each other, but he's still a good father, meaning he still provide, he's still there for them, he's still in their life, but he hate her, right? Then he's gonna have his misconceptions about the type of nigga she gonna choose anyway,
Yep.
right? So that's gonna be that's another what if for that man, that the new man, he gotta pay attention to her too. Like, so this is how your relationship is with your baby daddy. He hates your guts,
Mm-hmm.
right? And but
Mm-hmm.
he's still a great father. He was willing to be absent
Mm-hmm.
for you from you, but still take care of his kids. That them red flags would go bing, 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 bing automatically to me. Because now I need to check into this woman I'm putting this energy into. Because I
Mm-hmm.
need to see why does he hate you so much, and but he's still willing to take care of his kids.
That's a brief.
So it's up to you too to go dove into that woman and see why is that way. Because if you can't, now that's that case earlier where I said you might bump into bro on your own, and y'all might chop it up and be like, damn, this a real nigga. You feel what I'm saying? If you
Mm-hmm.
care about that woman like that and them kids, you gonna be willing to do that. If you not on that level with her and them kids, you're
Mm-hmm.
not. It's
Yeah.
just the bottom line. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, with everything, everybody who know me and be in this chat, it's levels to everything. We can't discuss level 1 shit with a level 5 language. We can't discuss level 5 language with a level 1 understanding.
Yeah.
It's different levels to these things. So what level are we on and what level are we trying to go to? I think that's the most important part with
But
all of
that's
this. What
just
level are we on?
that's just as you said before. Like they cannot want to deal with each other, but they still have love for their kids and they want the best for their kids. And if that man knows that that man is good for his kids, he's gonna be willing to sit down and talk.
50
Fact.
stars, 50 of them,
Let's
50.
What up,
go.
though?
Good
Let's
looking
go.
B, 50 stars for the
So,
game.
Appreciate
Let's
that.
go. Salute to that right there, man.
Britt said, she said, I just don't even want to be put in that situation. People intentions be off.
I don't understand that.
Jam said, we'll let her explain that while I'm reading. Jam
Okay.
said, LV, you keep saying provide for her kids, and it's off putting because how does providing as a non parent look?
Say that
What you
again.
mean?
She said,
What?
you keep saying provide for her kids, and it's off putting because how does providing as a non parent look?
I didn't say, I don't even never think I used the word provide, but I don't even understand that question exactly. If you're dating somebody or you're married to
You're
somebody and
providing.
they live with you,
You're going to provide.
what's understood ain't to be explained. He lives in my house.
Yeah, you're going to provide.
They're under my roof. They're eating my food. They're being driven
You're
in my
providing.
car. Yeah.
They're
Now
playing
that's
PlayStation. They're playing Xbox. I'm
that's what
providing.
it looks like. It looks like I'm raising your kids as their father.
What
That's
are you
what it looks
They're
saying?
like.
eating.
Like,
They're eating. They're
what are you
sleeping.
saying here, man? Like,
Al
what are you
said,
saying?
Al said, I still haven't heard why the other person should not be treated with the same respect. Any reason why?
Who is the other
Well,
person?
the,
The other person being the new person or the
no,
the
no, no.
the
She's saying like the other person besides in the relationship. I hope that's what she's saying. Like the other person on the other end, like the baby daddy, baby mama, possibly.
oh the
Are we
parent
talking about
that's
that
not in the
person?
home?
That's not in the home,
That's what we talking about?
right? Yeah.
That's got to be what they're talking about.
No, but we,
I,
we addressed that though. Like,
Yeah, we
I
addressed
think,
that earlier. They're probably just
I
jumping in
think.
right now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They jumping in right now. It's okay.
Sam
Okay.
said, are you only speaking of buying things for the kids or overall providing in terms of teaching the kids?
No,
Well,
of
We
course. Listen,
we
listen to
said
me.
that in the
Listen to me.
go ahead.
beginning,
Listen.
though.
Listen to
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen closely, people. Listen. What we're saying is this. What's understood ain't to be explained. If these kids are under my tutelage in my home, with my woman and I'm feeding them, clothing them, providing, of course I'm teaching them. Of course that's the word. I keep using the word nurture. If y'all was listening to me, I keep saying nurturing. If I'm as a man taking my time to nurture these children, I'm growing them up like a father would. Yes, I am providing all of the tools that their father would be doing if he was there. So that's what we're saying. If you're married to a woman, why would you just feed them and buy them Jordans and not teach them shit? What kind of marriage is that? That's kind of ridiculous to me. I mean, I don't get that question. Like what I mean is just that. Yes, I'm talking about providing, teaching, nurturing,
So
giving them understanding, teaching them lessons, all of that.
so that's LV. So I'm gonna help you with that. That's given as a man. That's a
That's
given.
why I was
Like
kind
you
of
don't
confused by the.
I'm confused too. So it is what it is. So what you're doing, you're going further, explaining exactly what it is. It's just what's given is what I'm doing is trying to do things that's different from what he had, and he's in my home,
Right,
right? He's in my home, so I'm going to provide these avenues,
right,
right? These are avenues that LV is providing, right? These are different things away from the things that I'm paying for.
right,
He's saying the tutelage. He's saying the things you're around me, you're watching
right,
me. That
right,
that counts. I don't care what nobody say. If a boy is in the house and he's as a man in the house, that boy, that kid is watching that man in the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so is that
tutelage.
little girl.
Yeah.
That little girl is
So is that girl
watching.
too.
Even
Yeah.
I didn't even get to that part. Hold on
Right,
a
that's a
second.
whole nother
Hey,
woo.
that's a whole nother woo because at the end of the day, ooh, 99 stars. Who sent
Damn,
that?
Kenny, shout out to you, Kenny. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
Thank
For
you.
bro.
that.
Hey, man.
Thank
So
you.
listen, from a little girl's perspective, because my little girl has me wrapped around her finger, and she's 22. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm telling you right now, like it's the things that you do around the movement, what you doing, what you say, how you say it. That's tutelage, and that's what LV was saying
Yes,
and what he was saying is different things you can do besides just the paying of the bills and things like that. You're doing things to provide them life lessons that when you're in the home, you got to say these things, you got to provide these things or whatever that may be. He know that as a man. But real men know that. I ain't got to speak on that though.
you
So
don't.
Yeah,
it's
that
like,
should just be a given.
you know
And
that's a
Jam
given.
said understood. She said no. Okay, I
Yeah,
understand. I saw it in the comments.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all we
Understand
was.
that.
Look, another
Understand
thing,
that.
Jam, is when you a man, and this is no disrespect to anybody on here, but when you a man and you think on a man level, a lot of things we don't even compute.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like an obvious thing to a man that we gonna do what's necessary, what we supposed to do because we're accepting this woman with her children, and that's the role we decided to take.
80
You know what I'm
stars.
saying?
Who said that?
Keyshawn, look
Thank you,
out for that.
Keisha. She
Appreciate
sent
that
us
80
her
ball. We
initials.
appreciate you.
Man.
We really appreciate all of y'all showing us love with these
I
stars, man. And
appreciate
like G
y'all,
said,
man.
Definitely.
we using all of that to help make this podcast bigger and better. And we working on the studio right now where we all gonna be live in the studio together. We got a
Yeah.
lot of new things
It,
coming. We got a
it's
lot of
coming. It's
retooling.
coming. It's
Don't
coming.
forget the
Trust me.
truth is, and that's why we changed this to the truth is, and we got a lot of stuff on the floor. So we appreciate all the help from y'all. We gonna remember our day ones, and we will have an appreciation event for all our day
Yes,
ones.
sir.
Trust me,
Yes,
y'all gonna get
sir.
gift bags and all that fun shit.
Yes, sir.
All right. But
Merchandise.
all of that, or every merch, everything is coming up. I do want to go right back to one more small thing though. The crazy part about this conversation, this is a conversation that needs to be had in every
Yes.
community, in every room, around
Yes.
all age groups, and
Mm-hmm.
especially the younger black couples,
Yep.
like the younger in their 20s and 30s that's going through this. They need to hear people in their 40s and 50s talk about this and get an understanding
Rick,
because man, when I was
we
coming
up to
up
14.
as
Go
a
ahead.
as a
I see
man,
it. I see
I
it.
was I was raised by a beautiful woman and a smart man. I saw the whole back and forth go, how families can go up, down, left, and right. And when I met a woman that had children, like T said, if I was interested in that woman, even if it was in the beginning, like if I'm interested in you, first of all, I want you to understand this. I won't even make you feel like I'm interested in you unless I'm interested in you.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be no mistake.
Exactly.
You feel me? So if you do have children, I want to know about it. I think it's ludicrous to spend days and days and days with a man, eat with him, drink with him, go out with him, date him, fuck on him, touch his special places, and you don't even want to tell him you got kids? Shorty, you out your shit.
You
Yeah.
gotta
That
get your
means you
shit together.
untrustworthy and you a fucking weirdo. And I
Yeah,
don't
you
even
a
want to deal.
weirdo.
You a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? You want personal attention. You want to be treated a certain way. You want me to act a certain way. You want me to show you a certain thing, but you don't want to tell me you got
Tell
kids? Shorty, you
me.
out your
You
shit.
out your shit, bro.
If you dated me for a couple months and we got close and you wouldn't tell me you got kids, I'm dropping you the day I find out you do. I'm not messing with you. That means you gonna lie to me about everything else you got in your closet. If you ain't willing to tell me about your babies,
Yep.
that's weird. Now, if a woman come to you and you in a stage in your life where you just want to fuck, okay, cool. I don't need to know them little bad motherfuckers. But we're saying at our point in our life, we all on here over 40. If you over 40 though, and you running around here still just what? But you acting like you want this man to do this, that, and you out your shit. And if you
You
a
out your
man
shit.
and you making all these requests of a
Yep.
woman
So,
and you want her to cook for you and you want her to treat you like
yep.
this and that,
Yep.
but you ain't willing to keep it real with her, you a hoe ass nigga.
Yeah,
Bottom
so,
line.
so,
Mm,
damn, you
mm,
just took my
mm,
damn word I was gonna say.
mm.
But hey, so as a guy over 40, right? You you want that information as early as possible.
Yes.
Like don't wait. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't tell me no fucking a month later that you got 3 kids. The
That's
fuck?
crazy work.
That's crazy
That's
work.
I'm
crazy work,
looking
man.
Like
at you
first
That's
of all,
totally
crazy work.
different.
first of all,
That's crazy. That's crazy
but
work.
I'm just saying, first of all, if when I'm dating, I'm getting that shit out the way from the start.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's part of
I'm
if I want to
dating.
fuck with you or not.
Listen. I'm dating with intent, so I'm asking you that anyway. Hey, do you have kids? Oh, by the way, yeah, I got 3. Awesome. I got 2.
Or
Okay,
no
cool.
awesome.
No,
Come
I'm
on,
just
no
nah,
awesome.
well, it is. You got to keep it positive.
Fuck is you
I'm
talking
gonna keep it
about?
positive. There could be 3. There could be 3. They all blessings. I don't care what nobody says. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Listen,
all
you
right,
got
nigga.
3. I got 2. Yeah, LV, I hear what you're saying, but listen, here, hey, you got 3. I got 2. Cool, sweet. We got 5. That's 5 people. I'm gonna have to feed.
That's
That's what I'm thinking in my head
crazy
automatically.
work.
As a man, that's 5 people you know that you're gonna have to feed, depending on the age
6,
bracket or whatever they may be. Hold on a second. Yeah, it is 6 plus
my
her.
nigga.
That's 6. Um, so I'm thinking to myself like this: do I want to continue with this shit? Because at the end of the day, you got to understand, like as a man, our job is to provide. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. And then if you can't tell me the truth, man, I'm gonna have a problem with that.
Then what's the
You know what I'm
point?
saying? I'm gonna have a problem with that because I'm dating with intent. You ain't got no intent there. At
Yeah.
that point, you just a piece of ass, and I'm gonna hit you like I do, and you gonna get the way. It is what it is. I ain't
When
got
my
time to
nigga
deal with
say
that shit, bro.
find them, fuck them, and flee.
Yeah, man, I ain't got time to deal with that shit, bro.
47-year-old, 3 grandkids.
I ain't got time to deal
Hold
with that
on,
shit.
let me. It's really not hard, trust me. Most of my kids was almost grown, but 2 of them and my queen and I are different race. But we don't let anything get in our way. We live our best life we can together with the kids. It's really not that hard. Yes, if you love that woman, you keep using the word queen, my boy. You
Who is
bumped
that?
into a queen. You feel
Who is
me?
that?
You bumped into a queen. My baby Alan Foster, he bumped into a queen.
Oh, that's my
So you got a
brother-in-law.
whole different you got a whole different perspective on this conversation, and I'm glad you here because we need that perspective. You know what I'm saying? Jam says, as a woman with a large family and a single mom, guys have different reactions to the fact. It's as if he automatically assumes there's going to be a problem. I think boys have that
Yeah.
reaction, not a grown
There
man.
you
No,
go.
no. No, whoa. Say it again,
Separated.
LV.
Separated.
No, LV, say it again.
I said boys have that reaction, not a grown
Yeah.
man.
Exactly. Thank you. I just want you to say that again.
And that's
That's all I
Separated.
want you to do.
one thing on this podcast I want to make absolutely clear.
We gonna be
When
truthful.
we say we are with these 3 brothers that you see on here, we're men.
Man.
So
I ain't got time to play around with
we're
you.
saying things from a man's perspective, and we like to intercede and speak on if we're gonna go off a man's perspective. I think a lot of people get it confused with a male. That's why I told Brody earlier that a man is a man. You have a man and you have males.
Yeah.
It's only one type of man. You either a man or you're not.
Right.
And all of the duties and the behaviors of a man fall under man. I don't like when they say he a good man, he a this man, he a that man. That's cap. You a man or you're not. And I feel like a lot of sisters ran into a bunch of niggas and boys and little boys, and they got it confused with when a man speaks. I
Niggas.
can't speak for no little boy. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for a little boy. I can't speak for a male. I can speak as a man because I grew from being a child to a man.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the real men that's on this podcast and the people that's in our comments and the sisters that been with a little boy, a little bum, and then a man, they all know the difference in what we speaking on. You know what I'm saying? So anytime we talking these three brothers on this square and Marie, because the crazy part about it is Marie got more real nigga views than most males I know.
Yeah.
I was
But
gonna say that.
we are
Yeah.
we coming from a
Yeah.
place of men speaking to our people, and we really exactly we speaking on the alpha level.
Yeah.
I don't know how to speak for no fuck nigga. I don't know how to speak on that level. And I'm sorry, sister, if you ran into so many of them. You know, any of y'all, because it's a different level. It's a
Mm-hmm.
different level of understanding when you dealing with a man and when you dealing with just a nigga. So I just wanted to put that in the air. We not speaking from the level of boys or little suckers. Or
Speaking from a
we and
man's
Marie
perspective.
she definitely ain't speaking from no level of no bum ass bitch because Marie is totally on another level when it come to understanding. So I want
There's a
we
different
keep
way.
that's why the name of this is the
Truth
truth is.
is.
We're gonna speak the truth, and we want everybody to intertwine with the truth because we don't want you leaving here confused. We don't want you leaving here on no bullshit. We want you to leave our podcast with something to think about and always wanting to come back with some truth. Because that's
Mm-hmm.
why we together. We not trying to play each other, hurt each other, lie to each other. This is a platform built on brothers and sisters helping each other with through their
Yeah.
experiences in life and being able to get a clear understanding of what we all been
And
through. So that's
Facts.
our
also,
point. That's what we trying to do.
and also, you
Facts.
got to think about it. Like everybody on this podcast is handpicked for a reason. You can't just have certain individuals on this podcast that don't think alike, act alike, walk alike. We all united at that point. So the point, the opinions we have are generated from experiences that most of you have been through, right? And then that we're just on a level and a platform that we willing to just put it out there for everybody to see it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's what I love about it.
for
That's what I
sure.
love about it. So
For sure.
It's just this just a
And it,
platform for an open ground for everybody to come in and just give us your input, give us your truth. That's why we all came together, decided, hey, the truth is what this podcast is about,
I
man.
love
We're not gonna
what the
sugarcoat
truth
shit.
is.
We're not gonna make y'all just feel confused, like LV said. We're gonna give
we're
y'all
not
straight
doing it.
facts, straight truth.
Straight
Especially if
truth. And if
we
any
trying to help especially if we trying to help our people at that. Because I feel like the world got
anybody that
corrupt
enter
people.
into this chat to me is our
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Anybody who
Yeah.
want to show us love, I don't care if you got polka dots on your skin. If you in our chat and you coming in here positively, then you part of our gang, then you our people. We want to help you too. I want to help anybody who want help. If I can give a perspective of my life and it make you look at something totally different and it make you a better person, then we did our fucking job.
yeah.
Hey,
And that's what this is about. We not on here to be just kicking the shit for no reason. We want to have dynamic topics. We want to speak on things that everybody's scared to talk about. And we don't want to sit here and yell and scream and argue.
No.
We want to really come up with some solution and understanding so we can be better people and breed better people in our community, man. That's really what this is about.
and also too though, I want to learn too.
Yes,
Like
Flat
I
out.
want to learn. I want to learn from your thoughts, your actions,
Yeah,
what you say.
right.
That can make us better. Hey, so we can make this platform better. At the end of the
definitely.
day, we're all human too.
Yeah,
We just
Facts.
decided to be all together because we have a unique understanding of what we want to accomplish as a team. We're saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? We're allowing this platform to be out there. Please let us know. I'm okay with that. Listen, I'm not perfect.
At all.
Damn near, I ain't gonna lie, I'm damn near
Thank
perfect,
you,
but I
B.
ain't
I
gonna lie.
appreciate
But
that. We
anyway, saying,
appreciate that.
I'm just saying, but I'm not perfect like that, but like 96%. But anyway, go ahead.
My baby T Reed.
96%, man. I'm 96. I'm 96, bro. You
B
said
said B
99
said,
stars. Somebody said 99
damn,
stars.
Dre Robinson, we appreciate you, man. Y'all been really showing y'all been showing out today, man. We appreciate y'all,
Dre, man,
man.
I appreciate that, man. Damn, y'all.
Hey, Alan.
Damn.
Listen, man, we extend the opening to anybody in our chat. Whenever you want to come up live and kick it with us during the show. I mean, we only got 10 minutes left now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anytime you want to kick it live with us, all you got to do is request it. One of us will drop down and let you in, man. We show love to everybody.
Uh-huh.
To everybody. And we appreciate everybody in the comments because we can't have this rhetoric if y'all don't talk back. So we happy that y'all talk back. We happy that y'all involved with us.
I love
Oh, we
it.
appreciate it.
Shalina,
Thanks,
I
man.
love it.
Thank you.
Shalina,
Thank
I
you.
love it. Great show
Thank
tonight.
you,
I love that.
Shalina. We appreciate it. And it's a great show because you was involved too. You did a lot of talking.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
made it a more interesting podcast, and we appreciate you.
Yes.
Kenny, bro, I generally be on YouTube. How do you get notifications for this channel? Just share it with a few people out of state. G?
I'm working on that right now. All I gotta do is just change the logo and everything. I will post the YouTube channel up so everybody can catch all the episodes we have done, including this one too. This is truth is, y'all. Like LV said,
We gon' we gonna
everybody,
have
man.
all of our notifications. We gonna have all of our notifications together before next Saturday. So you will be notified if you follow
Definitely.
G's page. You will be notified, and we also gonna create a Truth Is page for itself, and we'll probably start podding off that
Yeah.
page so that you can come straight to the Truth Is page, and we'll go straight off of that because those accounts are set up a little differently. We'll have that ready by next week,
Yeah.
and we going
Hey,
every week this same time.
7 to 9.
Um, 7 to 9, we'll be back with another topic, something else that's riveting, something else that we all need to listen to and talk to, and be
Bang.
prepared because we're gonna start having guests. So we're gonna start lining up guests for our shows, and we got a lot of good stuff coming, y'all.
hmm, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We got
Marie, the first
we
lady.
got 9 minutes left. We got 9 minutes left.
Yeah, we had to the wind it down part, so I guess now we can just go ahead and end it off on a good note. So let's let the first lady have the floor. Possible Marie. Why you always smiling every time we say
Yes.
that? Like, like,
No, but I want to thank everybody for joining tonight. As the men said, we have a lot of things coming up. We have a lot of gifts and giveaways and everything coming up for you guys. We appreciate you guys to the fullest. We really do. And as I always say, there's no us without you guys. So I just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys. So
In fact,
please continue to tap in and please stay tuned every Saturday, 7 to 9.
T Reed, 3 to the dome.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, listen, first and foremost, I want to thank me and my partners here for like being able to have this together for it. But most importantly, I want to thank everybody that tuned in that actually provided opportunity to give us comments. Like I said, we all grow from that, and that's what we're looking to do. That's what's part of the podcast. We want to make sure that we provide an avenue for everybody to be able to respond, no matter if you want to just jump on or jump off. Now, mind you, yes, like I said, we just started the podcast and we said we rebranded. We did a lot of different things for it of what we wanted to do. But hey, at the end of the day, it's still gonna get back to the truth, right? That's why we named it The Truth Is, right? We're gonna get back to the truth. We're gonna give you the topics that gonna make you that's gonna make us great. That's gonna make us great. That's gonna make us uncomfortable. That's gonna make us, willing to talk more as a community, right? So we got to be willing to be uncomfortable to be comfortable, right? Let's do that. Let's do that together. And hey, listen, at the end of the day, we want to provide an avenue for that. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in.
facts.
LV.
Shalina, real quick, we see Shalina. I see you. She says she's having a skate party on March 16th, 2 to 5. Pull up on my 90 skate party for my birthday at Skateland. It's free entry, $2 skate rental. Listen, send us your flyer for your party to our inbox, and we'll blast it out for y'all. Cause anything y'all into, we want to be into and help y'all get y'all shit off too. So
Definitely.
anything you got going on, send to the inbox, and we'll post it up for you so everybody can see it. Okay, everybody in here help each other. We got to start a network. Anybody that got businesses, send us y'all cards, e-cards, send us anything y'all got going going on so we can help y'all out and y'all can help us out. We want to be a community, not just a podcast. I want to say I appreciate every last one of y'all. Anybody who had an opinion, anybody who gave one comment. We appreciate all the stars. That was the most stars we ever got. That's so dope. We
Most ever.
appreciate
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
We
Appreciate you all.
really gonna show out for y'all. We promise, like, just rock with us and we gonna turn this to something crazy. We really appreciate all the input and we here for y'all just like y'all here for us. Can't wait to see y'all next week. We got a lot of good shit popping.
Yeah, and on that note, man, first of all, I want to say salute to y'all three, man. The crew, man. Y'all, we really got together, buckled down, and figure out what way we want to go, what direction we want to go. And we came up with this, I'm gonna say fire logo, fire title of this podcast, which is The Truth Is. So obviously I want to give a hand out to everybody who tuned in. We reached up to our goal to like 15 people on this live for the new beginning of Truth Is. And as always, man, like LV said, LV, Marie, and T. Reed, man, we want y'all to continue supporting us because all these donations will go towards the podcast. Without y'all, it's no us. As I always state, man, let's keep supporting small businesses, support this podcast, support anything. We will support y'all back.
Another 50 stars. I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, see, they keep coming on big as ever, man.
Thank you,
To whoever
Selena.
did that. So, Selena, I appreciate you, And again, man, this was a fire topic. T. Reed, you get most kudos to that coming up with this topic. So
No, it's a team effort. It's a team effort.
Okay, so it's a team effort. We're gonna deliberate on the. Oh, I said deliberate. I'm gonna look at
we about to deliver after
we about
this.
to deliberate, man, on what the next topic is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a banger, man. I love y'all for tuning in, man, to the Truth Is podcast. Marie, T. Reed, LV, man, I salute y'all, man, for real, from the bottom of my heart on seeing this vision, man. Without y'all, it's no Truth Is, man, so I love it. But like I always ended off, man, support black businesses. Let's keep the black dollar with Black America. And hey, I can't say my tag now, but I'm just saying the truth is with y'all, man. We got like what, 4 minutes left just to talk before I just hit the end button.
Yeah,
We good. We get up out of here. We did what we were supposed to do. We had a great show today.
Great show. Love y'all, man. Tune in. We're gonna keep posting ahead of time before all Saturday, which is 7 to 9 all week, man. Every Saturday, y'all, 7 to 9, man. Because we know y'all about to go out here and do y'all partying. But we definitely did this so we can have something on y'all mind to think about for the whole week until Saturday. So we appreciate you all. Thank you all for tuning in. And as always, podcast Truth. The Truth is tuning out. Peace and love, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Peace, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Peace out.
Yes, sir.
Y'all, appreciate you.